Ew. I don't know if I hear early. The frick, this isn't strawberry jam. No, this is bingo meta. Yes, bingo indeed. I've never seen a bingo match in your life. That explains some things about how certain matches have gone in the past, yeah. Metaglory would never lie to this list. Pocket, you're supposed to be in here with me. What are you doing on that side of this interaction? This is a very good song indeed. Monica's D-Sides. I need to play Monica's D-Sides again. Like, I played them a long time ago, before, like, half of them completely changed. Fair enough. The only reason I can hear introduction music right now is because I have my phone, like, tuned to the stream so that I can see chat. So I can also hear the music a little bit in the background. Apparently Capital Bop is a hammer. That's information. Ah, Pocket has arrived. Hello.
Hello.
My Discord seems to consistently think I'm talking, so like I'm just gonna be highlighted this entire time. I don't know what's causing this, and I do not know how to fix it, and so I will not. Does look as though we're perhaps getting close to starting. We have no stream sources, but we do have 4, it looks like.
So chat, who are you rooting for? Player 1 no stream source or player 2 no stream source?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with player 3 no stream source myself. You know, always gonna root for the underdog. Rooting for Collins as always. Thank you very much, Meta. Telekinesis. That is a joke that no one else understands, Spawn. And I will not be providing the context for it.
I will decide for who I will root when the score is 12-4 or higher. Okay,
So, like,
I was about to say, what if it's
12-5?
never 12-4?
Score better not be 12-4. 12-12 and Lovin's on the board. I thought that was only for the Valentine's Day thing, but this is fine. We can always love each other. Same bingo room. Where was the bingo room actually posted, is the question.
In event announcements.
Oh, I was scrolling up in a bit general for like half an hour. Not literally, but like I was there for at least 20 seconds, just scrolling up and getting nowhere. Good luck, April speedrun at Animated Dragon. I know at least one of those names is wrong because it's Animated Dragon, which I learned literally yesterday. I don't know if SRU name stands for speedrun, so I can't question that part.
So, I was just about to talk about this, Merit. No, sadly, Mayor did not turn up yesterday. He had sleep schedule issues. And so April just got a bye for the first round. Whereas Ad Beat, who did Ad Beat yesterday?
Ad Beat, Ninja?
Right?
Yeah, Ninja. That was Ad, Ninja, Epic Math, and I Don't Exist versus Squad. I think we were 3 pairs that played yesterday successfully. That looks like the streams are partially up. Yeah, I look forward to both all the matches today. Honestly, I think really all 4 of our competitors have a very good shot at actually winning the whole thing, so we could get some very close matches.
Yeah, for sure. I guess. Yeah. So. You go.
I was just gonna say, April in chat saying partially. April, your stream was still loading when I said that. It looked like it was trying to get there, but was not quite ready. But we are getting a reveal countdown. No?
Hopefully, April is not listening at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At this point, April should not be here. Yeah. All right. So let the board up. Okay. Got the board back up in the stream. All right. Let's look at what we see here.
Okay, so the only objectives I see in Chapter 1 are 1A Start without dashing and Chasm without dashing. There's also 4-winged and 8-winged, so I'm crossing my fingers that someone does first pass winged golden.
Yeah, I don't
necessarily
know that that's... Yeah, I don't know that that's really a good idea on this board. Looking ahead, Chapter 5, like 4 and 5, seem to be pretty good, as and also early Summit. Which means like you may well want to play like a 3A skip, get probably 5 and 3, kill 3 seekers, 1 from 4A, start of 4AR, go into Temple Cassette for Temple Cassette, maybe 0 meters and 5 binos and Summit. That could be a lot of stuff just from playing Progress early.
Yeah, a straight Progress rush here does look very strong.
Yeah, and you can still play like
4A 1-up, 4A start berries. You can still get 4-winged.
Yeah, you can win.
Kill 3 seekers. None of these are really out of the way at all.
Yeah, 1A start dashless, either player could legitimately go for or decide to skip, just depending on if they're comfortable with it and think they can, you know, regain progress lead after. Because it does not lose a significant amount of time. I want to say it's only like a few seconds off of any percent. Okay, we do see Ed dashing, April not dashing, so
Okay.
April will probably be getting early progress lead, but does not appear to be grabbing any of the berries yet, so they might not be playing for 5 and 3. Or maybe they're just going for a specific 5 that haven't. Yeah, because they are getting a wing, which is good.
We're not certain yet if April is actually going to do the whole winged golden. She might just be doing start.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't lose a huge amount of time.
Right, yeah. I think that would be a better call, but certainly you could just try to be based, which is, I will never complain about just being based as a strategy. And we do see both the tick from April and in the game April grabbing the first wing, so she won't need to come back for that.
And now she's dashing.
Yeah, she is now dashing, so it's not going to be a first pass wing golden, which is honestly comforting. That could be a lot of time difference early, and I don't think that's you're getting anything out of side skipping to regain progress to 3A.
Ad was starting to do dashless chasm first pass, but then gave up on it.
I see. In that case, Ad probably doesn't have the winged burying chasm. I wasn't quite looking that closely, which means in the event of a close winged berry race, that will end up probably going to April. But who knows, maybe I had just enough progress. Though they are having a little bit of a moment in Chasm 5, but not too bad.
Yeah, and a very respectable choice to just, if you're messing up the strat, just do the easier casual strat. It doesn't lose that much time.
Yeah, so we see about a 10-second difference, I think, exiting 1A. That's not insurmountable. Oh, and we are back to intermission page. Okay, and the game is back. Amazing. Oh, and we are seeing a site skip from April. Okay. That is Chapter 3 objectives, but is that viable long-term? You can probably get Resort Blue 15 3A, 3 optional Theos, there's a mess order, 3B later, but besides that, I'm not seeing a whole lot that I like in this chapter. You're definitely losing 5 berries and 3 because you just don't have site berries. Wing, actually, 4 wing will go to April, though. They'll be able to do that before it adds even probably out of chapter 2.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. So you get full winged.
Actually, I guess with the mess order, it'll be a bit later. Yeah, what are you saying?
While progress is strong here, 3A on its own is also decently strong. There's a mess order, there's the blue heart. It's not a hard mess order, so you lose extra time for it, but that's still 2 objectives. 15 berries in 3A, and 3B for later in the game, and 10 berries in Pico 8.
Yeah.
So it's a decent amount of stuff, but obviously, especially by side skipping to get it, you do lose out on progress.
Yeah, so at this point, assuming Ad doesn't make a mistake in the 1-up, that's going to be a couple of really fast objectives when they get into Chapter 4. 5 berries and 3 start of 4A ARB, and 1-up and 4A all should go to Ad without, of course, messing up the 1-up can always happen at any level.
Hear me out. 2B play is more beneficial than a side skip here. I could maybe see that.
That is it works toward 3B sides.
That's it.
It works toward 3B sides. I don't see anything else here. I'm going to be
there's also complete 5A sides on the board, so yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I honestly don't know about that. I think just site skipping in general is bad here. I prefer 2A, but I definitely don't think I prefer 2B over 2A. Alright, April, I think April is in Towels first, so they are not doing the mess order right now. They might reset after Wingberry. Okay, they are resetting after Wingberry. Ad has seen the Wingberry tech going into Chapter 4, which is a very good call. You really know, at this point, you know your opponent is in Chapter 3 and may well have even side skipped to get there, because the odds that your opponent reached the first wing in 3A that far ahead of you is just very low. So April's going to have an early objective lead here, but Ad is really about to catch up, most likely.
Yeah, realistically, I think April should have just delayed that tick a bit.
Yeah, there's no like you don't expect that you're going to get contested to it that fast, and like from Ad's perspective, there's realistically no way that could happen without a skip. I think. I don't know. Maybe Ad doesn't know April's execution that well and will think it's theoretically possible, but I do not think that's. I think that's an easy read of site skip.
Yeah. Or as Ninja said, you could not delay it, but do the mess order, so you do Tal's last.
Yeah, I think that would have been what I would do in April's position here.
At that point, I think you do risk actually losing the objective.
Yeah, you do risk losing the objective, but it's less time loss, and you're not possibly giving away extra information. Ad ticks 1 up in 4A, but not 5 berries in 3. Did she not get 5 berries in both 1A and 2A? I thought she had. I wasn't looking that closely at the berry count though, so I could be wrong.
Don't know.
Quite likely we'll be seeing an RTM at Shrine. Yeah, we may well get an RTM at Shrine to return to Dragon is saying 1A. She did not get 5 berries in, but that'll be easy to fix because just Chasm to first 2. Because I know I saw her getting the last 2 in Crossing and the wing variant start, so that's very easy. Just go back, get 2 Chasm berries, and quit out. Okay, yeah. So with 16 here, having already gotten 7 in this chapter, definitely she didn't get 2 in 2 chapters of a full 5. Delaying that would have been smart, but unfortunately she didn't. I do agree that delaying that would not have been a problem, though I don't know if I would necessarily say that she needs to. You're giving away information, but at the same time, with how early April ticked the 4 winged berries, April could be pretty confident Ad's probably in 4A. Yeah, like Merip's saying here, you don't have to keep track of that road to tick later, because thing we've seen quite a number of times in various bashes is just players having an objective for a long time delayed because it wasn't important to tick it then, but then they just forget later that they, didn't ever tick it. Also, yes, agreeing with Epic here, Ad, please do grab a 5 and 3. You're basically there.
Well, I mean, 5 and 3 is really not contested unless April quits out to go into 2A start for 5 berries.
Yeah, but at the same time, April now knows that they aren't contested in 3A, so they can, since they are in the faster checkpoints of 3A, they can go to 2A and get those whenever they really want to. Or alternatively, when they hit Chapter 4, which Ad realistically doesn't know exactly how far in they are since they're delaying Massar, that they could get to Chapter 4 at some point here and just get the 5 there. So I hope that before entering Chapter 5, at least we will see the 5 and 3 check.
Yeah, worth noting that April has done the mess order and gotten the blue heart in 3A, so that's 2 more objectives which she has but has not ticked. Yeah,
Quan's saying here 5 and 3 is important for Ad to get now lockouts and anti-progress from April. I agree with that. Given what April did, they really have to be playing for anti-progress here, and Ad can play a little bit of anti-progress to secure win condition and progress, and I don't think the time that they spend doing that is enough for April to catch up in progress. Ad rushing 4 cassettes better than 5 and 3. Maybe, but I feel like they're gonna get 5 and they're gonna get access to 5 and 3. If you have access to 4 cassettes, you have access to 5 and 3 is the thing. which means that 5 and 3 is almost always going to be an earlier tick than 4 cassettes.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's harder for the players. It's harder for the players
point,
to know this, but looking at it from our perspective, I'm pretty sure Ad can get both 5 and 3 and 4 cassettes.
Yeah. Okay. Please, you can do 5 berries here. I won't judge you. Just get 5 berries, please, Ad. Grabbing. Okay, so this is going to be a 5A playthrough. Honestly, I think that's fine. You like with these ticks, you know you're ahead into chapter 5. You might, even if your opponent goes 5B, you should be able to get 3 seeker kills. And even if Ad doesn't realize that the side skip happened, she should know that she's still able to play enough to get the 5A objectives without significant like delay to getting to what is it, chapter 7.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that this is not guaranteed, because even if you plan to play 5B, playing 5A starred grabless loses very little time, so you can just do that.
We do see them turn off her. Yeah, she's turning off grabless, so maybe still is going to be a 5B play and just wanted the grabless for later, which that's very fair. It doesn't lose much time at all. We do see April going back, most likely for berries, so this may well be a lockout on 5 and 3, which is unfortunate for Ad. I don't think it's too terrible, though. She has a lot of progress that she can work with. It is also possible that Ad just forgot 5 and... Oh, wait, no, Ad is going for some berries in Temple. I don't know what she's at right now, but she's grabbing a couple, which means this still could be a 5 and 3 play. But she's doing it in a little bit of a fancy order.
Yeah, at this point I think it's too late. But
yeah, if right after, because actually no, right after cassette, Ad could still get 5 in Temple before April gets 5 in chapter 4, I think, because Ad has at least 2. I noticed. Oh, but okay, well that won't work unless they're going to 1A right now. Yo, they are going to 1A right now. Okay, this is fine. Ad is going to get 5 and 3. That is much longer than I would have been comfortable leaving it, but it did not end up working out poorly.
Yeah. Also, we were talking about 4 cassettes earlier, but I realized I'm pretty sure Ad didn't get the 4A cassette or the 2A cassette. So
yeah, no, Ad has no cassette, or well, yeah, just a Temple cassette currently, which going back for 4 cassettes is extremely long. Ad dash, was that in room 1 or was that in room 2, Lightning? I did not see it. Oh right, Ad dash to get the wing berry. Did she reset Chasm?
I'm pretty sure they restarted chapter.
Okay. I was not looking. Hopefully our judges...
This is now a race.
Yeah, this is now a race. Hopefully our judges behind the scenes were keeping a close enough eye on what Ad did that they can tell us if Ad accidentally dashed. Okay, Ninja is saying that she restarted, so this should be fine.
Yeah.
Yo, multi-boost, I am happy. Like, the entirety of chat was saying that this needed to happen during the Chasm 6 incident of 2023. Oh, but...
The feeling when you get the multi-boost and then just drop.
Yeah. If Ad does that again, that might give April enough time to catch up, though she is back up at the top. And she walks off again. Oh my, this is... They're both doing multi-boost. This is amazing.
GSA multi-boost.
Oh no, that was 3rd time. Oh, if this is a lockout, if Ad gets locked out of this now, that's just gonna hurt. Ad is getting the multi-boost consistently, whereas April seems to be struggling more with it. Oh, and Ad does actually manage to get over the top, and there's the tick. Okay. Okay, that's not a delay, she just spent a little while looking for it.
And also Ad did not make the mistake of failing to finish the checkpoint.
Yes,
as
I
happened in
think
the previous
I
event.
think the entire community learned from beginner bash incidents. So I tend to doubt we'll be seeing more moments like that for this bingo bash season. But you know, it could happen.
No, Reader, we're pretty sure Ad's only cassette is 5A.
Yeah, I don't. I've been watching I think enough that I would have noticed them going for a different cassette out of nowhere. Actually, wait, they paused a minute ago. We could have actually checked there that the cassette number said 1. They'll be pausing again for Thumbs Drop, but I don't know if it'll be long enough that it'll come on screen. Oh, or maybe not. Ad has 4 cassette according to Epic? Okay. Oh yeah, Ad did get the seeded berry, so that's reasonable.
Oh yeah, no, I remember Ad, because Ad did the thing where you get the seeds and then you go into the cassette room and then come back.
Oh, right, okay. So yeah, in that case, after this, Ad just has to play 2A to cassette. One thing I'm slightly worried about, Ad is playing really good anti-progress right now, but I hope they don't do too much of this, or else they might end up on the wrong side of the progress difference. They do currently have over a minute. April has over 2 minutes, really. April has the entirety of Cliff Face and 5A to cassette to catch up, but I don't know if Ad is accounting for more time than she has available to her.
So the other thing which does help April out a bit is that both 5A and 5B are viable.
That is
true,
yeah.
At this point, April doesn't know for sure which one Ad went for.
Yeah.
But if April just goes all the way through Grabless 5A, then she at least gets an objective out of that still.
Yeah, and also that's progress toward 5A sides, which she currently has only 3 of because of the site skip, but easily could go back to get site. Because 2A is 2 minutes. It's not like it hurts that much if you have to go back for it later. Having to play like 5A after 5B is a lot more time lost to 5A sides. I do think currently I like Ad's position more. They're going to be up probably 3 objectives exiting 5A. And while Ad's going to, or exiting chapter 5 that is, they're not playing 5A. But while Ad is, April's going to get a couple things going through chapter 5A, but Ad is going to have a lot of progress into late game, and Summit has 2 objectives within like 3 minutes. April, I forgot that there was 15 berries and 3 on the board, so April does finally mark that, which is a kind of interesting timing. I mean, at this point, you don't know if maybe Ad did decide to contest you there, since Ad's been playing a lot of anti-progress, so it is a pretty good time to take it, so yeah. I noticed April reset, but that's just trying to turn on Grabless and not get told later that she did not have Grabless on for like a single room and now has to do an entire checkpoint over again. Coming up soon, we should get to see Ad's Seeker kills, so we'll get to see how good that is.
Yeah, so just looking at the kind of the shape of the match in general, I think we have to say that, okay, Ad did not kill that Seeker.
Ad did not kill that Seeker, indeed. Okay.
We have to say that April is very much on the back foot here, because generally, if you do a site skip, the play is to get an early objective lead to counteract your loss of progress, and she's behind objective.
Yeah, it's not like there's an objective that she's just delaying. She has better progress to resort B side, and I feel is more likely to be the one to take 3 optional Theos, but that's not really enough compensation, I don't think.
Yeah, like she's advantaged to 3B, 10 berries and Pico, and I think we can be pretty sure she'll get Theo cutscenes, assuming she goes for them, because she's going to unlock Search and already has access to Crossing and Shaft. And that's decent, but
Ad
can get so many other things.
Yeah, Ad is actually going for these Seeker kills. Maybe she just wasn't as confident in the first one, didn't want to get like locked out after spending a minute there. Though not the cleanest Seeker kills. Hopefully she manages to figure this out soon. Or maybe she's just decided that she does not want them, which is not a terrible decision, I don't think.
So this is something in which April may have missed that Seeker kill as well. April may have a bit of an advantage since April is a much more experienced bingo player than Ad, having been around much longer, but she took a break from playing bingo for quite a while. So she's out of practice, but she presumably has done these Seeker kills a lot more than Ad has in the past.
Yeah, so currently it looks like 3 Seeker kills, Gravel's 5A, 5A sides, 10 berries, and 3 optional Theos are going to go to April. So that's another 5 objectives I just stated. From there, what are the last 3? Resort B, and then like just go into core, and that could be April's win con if they decide to play like that. So I think probably play a little bit of Summit and then go into core. There's 2 pretty fast core objectives, and you do have A heart with chapter 1, 2, and 4 A hearts being not too hard to collect at this point. Because otherwise, to stop the win con, you basically have to play into 3A at least to Mess and Pico, or alternatively past Mess, which is just going to be a lot of time for just stopping one objective. Ab does know the demo, okay.
Nice. I love that demo.
Yeah, Reed saying Ad's route fizzles post-summit. Thing is, I think that Ad's getting compensation for having progress here, and if Ad realizes quick enough that she needs to quit out and contest anti-progress again, I think that I would still say that she's advantaged here. She just has to make that realization instead of playing to 5 binos immediately. Yeah, 3A after binos get 8 winged, because, like, yeah, I'd say that's a really, really good play. You get the 2 winged, grab the optional Theo perhaps, because April is still needing to finish out 5A. Actually, I don't think I have time for optional Theo. I think I'd still prefer to see core from Ad. Oh, but Ad is instead going to continue playing Summit.
Well, this is presumably still binoculars.
Yeah, this is almost definitely a 5 binos play. I just would have preferred to see it quit out after 0 meters because you're kind of guessing at this point, I think, that you're uncontested to Summit, especially with the tick signifying progress. Will Ad get the winged? Yes. Okay. Which means Ad is trying for 8 winged. May well see them go into chapter 3 to finish that up later.
Yeah, going into chapter 3 after getting these binoculars to steal 8 winged and Pico, not necessarily in that order. I think you could go either way. Is a reasonable play.
Yeah, that's
going to core is also a reasonable play.
Yeah, either one of those I think is perfectly good play. If you go into 3A and April doesn't go for optional Theos fast enough, you may be able to snag that as well by just playing past Mess. That is a second Seeker kill for April, so they're indeed going for this, and like you said, it does look like they know what they're doing with it. And yep, there is the tick. So yeah, at this point, the score is evening out, and the amount of objectives that they each have progress to is also not too far apart. April's going to be taking Gravis 5A with progress toward 5A sides and a couple things in 3A. Ad has progress toward things in Summit and 8 Winged because you need Summit for 8 Winged, and that's more time than the 3A Winged are. Ad does quit out here, okay, instead of unlocking. I like this.
Yeah, I was also going to say that. I think you're not far enough through the checkpoint that it's that terrible, and you should know basically that you're ahead. And this looks like hearts for core. Nice.
Yep, this is hearts for core. Okay, I like this, Brad. If Ad can nab both things in core, then they can be fairly certain they've got the gyms locked down. So that would put them at 11. After that, they've clearly been playing for winning. They might be able to grab that or 3 B-sides. And also, I know Ad is very confident in Farewell, so we may well see Event Horizon play at some point. April also going for B-sides for core, possibly. This could be close, because Ad's only like 10 seconds ahead with the
yeah, and Ad is going to B.
That's trying to multi-progress toward B-sides and core, but I don't... Given that April's trying to play for this right now, you don't have that much time. I like the idea, but unfortunately I don't think this is going to work out. Reed saying it might be soft GG. I don't know how Ad comes back from this. If Ad plays into Chapter 3 instead of playing into Core, they can get 8 Winged, they can still play for like Berries and Pico, and then they have a win con. I don't think it's a good win con. At this point, since April I think is getting into Core first, I like April's chances a lot more now. But I don't think Ad's really out of it yet.
Yeah, like there are a few things that April is clearly advantaged towards. None of them is like super quick.
Right.
So Ad has time to do other things or contest those things. It's not over by any stretch.
Yeah. Mora's saying in chat, when April takes Core, Ad goes into 3A is how Ad comes back from this. I think that's not unreasonable, yeah. Because April is already going into Core. By the time Ad gets this in the 4th heart, probably Switch to Ice will be ticked, which means Ad will know 3A is where you need to be. Yeah, unfortunately, Ad currently is playing for multi-progress to 2 things that their opponent can reach, which means that they're kind of just gonna get locked out regardless of what their opponent goes for. Because the way to fight multi-progress in a case like this is just go for one thing and get there first.
Huh. I've never seen the 2B Heart Room done that way before, but it works, clearly.
I unfortunately walked away from the streams during Heart Room because I just sort of assumed it would work, so I did not actually see that. I'll have to watch the VOD later. Yeah, April. You really do not need 3 B-sides right now. You need Switch to Ice in the Core, but you've lost that. You need 3A now. Okay, April quits out, goes 2A for 5 A-sides. So I think what April probably is looking at right now is Hot and Cold Berries, 3B, 3 Theo, 5 A-sides, 10 Berries Pico.
Okay, Ad quits out of 1B.
I don't know where that was. I didn't look up until I saw the quitting animation already playing. What
they
are
entered
you?
the second checkpoint.
That is
this
Wingberry
looks like
play.
Wingberries.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, eight winged is what you need to be playing for right now. And then follow that up with probably 10 berries and Pico. That is how you come back from this currently. They do not have a lot of winged, I've noticed. Maybe you just go. You have these two. Maybe you just go Pico right now. Because in the time that it takes April to finish 2A and go back into Huge Mess to play Pico, like, I don't think it has time to have reached Huge Mess.
Yeah, I mean, we can say things like that with the benefit of being able to see both streams. From Ad's perspective, I think this is pretty reasonable.
That is true, yeah.
Doing the right thing.
Yeah, the thing for right now for Ad is you don't know what you need to be playing. So just playing things generally is good. Okay, going into 3A, that'll be 8 winged to Ad. If April doesn't immediately go Pico, that should also be Pico for Ad. But April only has so many options of what to go for. So, and I think it's basically April is probably going to go either hot and cold berries or Pico, and it just depends. Oh, April is going for Theo conversations. Okay, I don't think that's the most. I don't think you would think that's the most contested thing right now, but I don't hate the play. You're already here. I like Random saying I was joking. Oh, Random said, surely April does Theo. Yes, surely. Yeah, I see a small conversation about wingberries. Ad has 6 currently, playing into Resort for the last 2 will hit 8 wing, yes. April also playing for wingberries, but April does not have summit progress, so that's the entirety of 0 meters that she would need to play in order to get it, whereas Ad is barely needs to go into mess.
And April is going for Theo cutscenes. Meanwhile, Ad is approaching the end of 3A start. They're going to get winged berries and potentially just go straight into Pico. At which point,
I think
Ad is very much back in this.
Yeah, if Ad wins Pico, then Ad has a very good shot at this. The only thing is, Ad would need to finish up both 2,500 meter gym and Reach Event Horizon, which, so I feel like about the best Ad pulls from this is a 50-50. Because I think they, with their feral execution and summit progress, they can win either of those. They just need April to not contest the other one first. Okay, Ad is indeed going for the winged berry, which is definitely going to lock April out here. Even if the tick is delayed, April just needs all of 0 meters before they get to the first winged in chapter 7. We are seeing a delay from Ad. I'm hoping this isn't going to be too long, but I do think you have some time to delay. Also, playing through towels before going into Pico, that's fine. If you want to play more 3A later, that's a good thing to have done, so you can, like, I don't know, continue toward 3B. That's synergy.
I think like it might even just be faster than restarting the checkpoint.
I was thinking more of just like walking left and leaving towels. Oh wait, no, you can't do that because the original jump in is like really deep. Okay. Okay, we see the 8 wings tick, and April quits out of summit, doesn't unlock any checkpoints. Ad playing Pico. April also going for Pico. Ad has about, I want to say 40 seconds of lead into this. It's fairly significant. They're a couple rooms into Pico, as well as all of the huge mass navigation to the room. And this is very.
Also, I really like the Pico carrots. I don't think I've seen Pico with this mod active before.
I don't think I have either. Yeah, I didn't. Until you said that, I didn't even realize that there were carrots happening. Yeah, and it does not look like knows super fast Pico strats, whereas April does seem to be going through just a little bit faster, which could make up the difference, but Ad has quite a bit of distance, so I don't know if that's going to be enough for April to catch up. Oh, Ad does take a death here, though. April currently 5 rooms behind, I think. 500 to 1,000? Yeah. Ad does know that shit. That one's pretty important. I think it saves a lot of time. Ad, don't miss this berry, please. Seated chat as well, don't miss the berry. There it is, okay. With this, Ad should be able to get 10 berries. Pico, there it is. Objective goes green. Alright, at this point, Ad, just finish up your win con. You have options of what to do, but you're at a good point. Where are you going? Core, okay. That's... I would not hate that play if I hadn't seen April enter right after you.
Okay,
and he's listening to calls.
Quits out and goes back and quits out again. Okay. Also,
right,
I'm not sure Ad has 4 hearts.
Actually, I think you're correct. I think 1B was going to be the 4th heart. At this point, Ad needs to win. Ad's going to win 3 B-sides here. Similar time to Hot and Cold Berries, I think. I don't know. But then it's just Gyms versus Event Horizon. Which one do they each go for? And does Ad manage to keep the progress lead in Summit as well? Because April should probably know that Resort B is less likely to be contested, especially after a 3 B-sides tick that doesn't include it.
Yeah, the thing is that it's difficult for April to absolutely make that call because she knows that Ad at least got as far as Pico, and also 8 winged berries. So
that is true. Yeah, you might be too
100% sure.
Yeah, you might be too worried about 3B to make that call, which is that's just the reality of bingo. What if Ad does 3B for her 3rd B-side? Given that she's halfway through 1B already, yeah, this is Ad's 3rd B-side with already being at halfway through. I don't think there's really a reason to go 3B. But on the other hand, I would not argue with the content play because it would have worked, honestly, with the amount of time April's spending in Hot and Cold, and I think could have caught up to the cassette, which is all the... I don't even know if April has the cassette, to be perfectly honest. I was not paying that close attention.
April has the cassette.
Okay. Yeah, but Ad could be close to the cassette by now.
If Ad had just stayed in 3A after doing Pico...
Yeah, because she already had towels done, so it's just 2 more lines of mess. Alright, April plays 3B. And Ad plays Farewell.
Okay.
Plays Summit.
So, however long... Ad goes into Summit, which I think is probably the wrong call, and April quits out of 3B. What is this game?
And April goes into Summit. Scratch that.
This is good for Ad.
Right call, Ad. Ad spontaneously is now correctly making the right call instead of making the wrong call. Okay, so yeah, April put out at start earlier. They were They were like barely into the chapter when 8 Winged was ticked. They have they had no progress to really worry about losing, I don't think. Which means this is Ad has over a minute and a half of progress here. The question is just, of course, you can always skill it as you have an execution moment. Can they keep that lead?
Yeah. So to just break this down, I think like my interpretation of April's decision making is she was concerned about 3B, and then actually she may have figured out that the time she spent getting hot and cold berries, if Ad had continued playing 3A to get the cassette, then April would just be behind anyway. And also, Ad ticked 3 B-sides without 3B.
Right.
So I think April is making the correct assumption that 3B is still not contested and she needs to do something else. And then I think we're getting into the mind games where April's thinking Ad will assume Summit is safe because they have progress, and therefore they will go farewell, so do Summit instead to call the bluff, and Ad is instead in Summit, which works out obviously perfectly for Ad, because if Ad just gets the gems and then goes to farewell, then it just becomes a farewell race.
Yeah, and another thing from Ad's perspective, you've had Summit for a while. You don't know if maybe it became contested at some point, or even if 5A Gravis was delayed and you were actually very closely contested. So from Ad's perspective, this is very possibly contested, and Ad is more comfortable in farewell than the average intermediate, so she's confident leaving that to be the last thing she takes. Glad you need this, Jim. Ad is listening in on comms. April is also relatively confident with Farewell. Oh, April has Farewell Golden. Okay, in that case, Farewell could be a very interesting race then, because if both players are confident in it. I know Ad's been practicing with DTS recently, but if April's also confident, then that could go either way. Well, one thing that'll be interesting to see is, does Ad delay this? Because often when you're going for DTS for Farewell, delaying the previous objective, if you think you can, just until you hit DTS, so you don't just end up soft locking yourself there, is not a bad call.
Yeah, but it's difficult to make that call.
I agree with I agree with Reed here. I don't think April or Ad should delay this. I'm just saying it is a thing that could happen. Because I've seen Ad do that play in the past where she takes something right after she succeeds DTS so that she knows that she's not going to waste time at the beginning of Farewell. April should have done multi-D, presumably multi-progress, multitask in case Ad rushes Farewell. Yeah, I think April is in a position where you can play multi-progress. I'm personally not a fan of like multitasking objectives, just because often that is how you get like confused by delays and locked out of everything when you were trying to get it. I prefer soul reads to multitasking, but like the soul reads are still only 50-50.
Yeah, but I mean here it's so long as you feel confident in your belief that Ad is not going to contest 3B, then you're effectively at 12 and the last two objectives are both long, which means they respond well to multitasking.
Yeah.
So yeah, realistically, if April multitasks this, the only way she loses is if Ad makes the soul read to go and snipe 3B.
Yeah. Though, I don't know how April plays Farewell. If they do DTS, then then doing multitasking like does get a fair bit worse. All right, April sees the tick quickly, quits out, and oh my!
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, I've been doing a couple of sessions recently with Adam Bullet of just like looking at a board, talking through how we would play it, and then also like theorizing like in games like how do you make sure you win and when you're like 11-12. The thing I told Adam Bullet is always go for the thing your opponent thinks you're never going for. There's no way that you're going to go for the Resort B side on this board and in this position. So you go there.
Yeah, I mean, this is the point where the whole thing descends into mind games
Yeah.
and 50-50s. You do the thing that your opponent will not expect you to do, except your opponent expects you to do the thing they won't expect you to do, so they do expect it. So you should do the thing that they do expect you to do, and
right. And I see what you're saying.
Start to reenact the Princess Bride.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now about April's farewell. This looks very clean. So yeah, I don't know if I even would have won that race. In which case, this might have been the only correct option for Ad.
To be honest, I feel like there's also theoretically the option for Ad that she gets the 3B cassette, plays maybe to library, and then goes into farewell.
The thing is, Ad is, I think, much more confident in her DTS farewell, so she won't want to quit out of farewell. She'll probably just go for one thing.
Well, yeah, that's why you make sure to get 3B progress before doing it, so that if then 3B is ticked, you're in DTS farewell. If farewell is ticked, then you have 3B progress already. Okay,
that makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah, so if you're multitasking with farewell on the board, make farewell the second thing you go for, so that you can still be there with DTS. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, so Ad entering Shaft right about the same time April enters into Power Source. Yeah, April, this is incredibly clean. I don't know that I could personally beat this farewell execution, at least not by more than a couple seconds. But at the same time, still getting to Event Horizon from here is still going to be a solid, like, 4 minutes or so. Whereas Ad could be almost at the end of 3B by then. Because Ad... probably not quite that fast, actually. I think Ad's 3B is right about 4 minutes, but Ad will have significant progress. Usually the one with 12 multitasks, so April should read that and make sure she does 3B soon. That is not necessarily correct, because a lot of people don't play multitask. When they're ahead, they just try for soul reads. I personally do this. If I'm ahead, I'm not going to say like, oh, I'm going to go back and forth, because that's susceptible to delays, and a lot of people expect that and delay based on it. So I think Ad just playing one spot is actually going to be a fine decision here. April with a clean power source skip. Okay. Ad with a slow but very clean chapter 3B. And April is continuing through farewell. April does not see Ad being anywhere else right now and is gunning fully for Event Horizon, which means as long as nothing terrible happens to execution, Ad should be coming out ahead. And this is... Ad actually knows 3B strats. I was unaware of that.
Yeah, Ad played 3B in a match yesterday, I think. And it was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't remember the matches yesterday that well, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I commented yesterday that, yeah, this is just a very good 3B for intermediate.
Yeah. Because I don't, in that one start room with the, like, pillars, I don't know the strat where you just corner jump a bunch, but April did, or not April, I keep messing up April and Ad's names. They're too similar. They share a single letter. Reed, now we just need epic winning. I don't think I'm allowed to agree with that as columns, but also I agree with that. I think I'm supposed to be impartial, but I personally think it would be very fitting to see Ad and Epic, who sort of, from my perspective, it looks like been rivals sort of the entire time that they've been sort of making the new generation of them. I think it would be very fitting to have them be the finals match for this in Bash. Also, I didn't notice when it happened, but Ad is in library and has not quit out, so very clearly neither person here is planning to multitask, which just means Ad wins. At this point, Ad's like 3 rooms away from rooftop. There is really nothing that should be able to cause this to go wrong.
I mean, rooftop is a checkpoint where a lot of things can go wrong, but yeah, I don't think the whole 3B can go wrong.
It's the thing is right now it's rooftop versus a room of a little bit more farewell and the entire 3B.
Yeah, unless things go catastrophically wrong for Ad and April suddenly channels the spirit of Tio.
April needs to channel Jimmy on a good day energy. I will say, Ad is taking a few deaths here, and April's not going slowly. Ad, please. We had so much confidence.
I mean, this is, well, to be honest, this whole last period of Farewell and 3B has been the time when the nerves go the hardest.
Absolutely. Alright, Ad got through that screen and seems to have recovered from the little death loop she was experiencing there, so that's 2 clean screens in a row. And I will say, sometimes in, especially 3B and other, like, harder rooms with cycles, if you die once, you can just keep dying because you don't know death cycle as well. But we do see the Resort B-side take from Ad, meaning that they are advancing to the finals. GG to both players.
Yeah, wow. That was quite a game.
Yeah. And April is basically in library now. I would like to point out, April got a lot of progress there into 3B.
Yeah, the back and forth in that game was very hard to dissect, because early on April did the side skip and we were like, I don't think this works. This doesn't look that good. She's just behind in objectives and behind in progress, and then somehow it ended up looking like she was definitely going to win.
Yeah, April started going for all the...
pulled it back, and
Yeah, April started going for all the right anti-progress plays, and it just worked. It's very, very much shout out to content routing. We always love to see it. And now we have Strawberry versus Epic. I've seen some people saying they want Strawberry to win because Salt Arc V2, where you just go into beginner bash and they just start winning all of the bashes. Delay on 8 wing from Ad was nuts. Absolutely. That was a good idea, yeah. April, yes, that was delayed. She was... I don't remember exactly where, I think entering Pico when she ticked it. Yeah. I just have to comment on what's happening in chat for the board. Epic just said, may there be content plays on both sides. And I don't know, that's great, I think. Should be a lot of fun. Just scrolling back up through chat, we've got Epic. At Strawberry, how do you throw our game on purpose for based finals? Strawberry, what if I just don't show up? I'll go for City Skip, I know. So they've already been talking about content plays in Twitch chat while that last game was happening. I'm on Epic's response, I'll skip site and we'll have some content. Alright, looks like we are about ready.
Oh, versus 8 based, choose your fighter.
Of course, Epic would be Chapter 8 based. Reveal countdown happening. We got complete Pico in the middle of the board.
Okay, so I'm not seeing any objectives specifically. Oh no, there's all berries in start of 1A.
Yeah, there is start of 1A. There's 3 1-ups with all berries start of 1A and 1-up in 2A. So we will very likely be seeing 3 1-ups ticked fairly early. Maybe not with start of 1A berries, but you'll get possibly 1 1-up there and then 2 1-ups in 2A.
Yeah. And especially because at intermediate level players are not necessarily going to be as confident just getting a 3-up immediately in 1A. And then add to that you could get locked out of start berries while going for that.
I don't think there's really a world on this board where you play 3-up in 1A just because, unless like you were going for 1A start arc and got locked out and you haven't collected yet, then I guess you could just transition back to a 3-up, but I don't think you plan to go 3-up in 1A here. I will say it looks like we've got some good berry synergy. 10, 5, 15, 3, 25, all collectibles 5A, deaths, the 1-ups that we mentioned. And then I guess 2,000 meters also has our, which none of that's particularly fast except the, and there's the, 1-ups and 1A start, but 25 berries is pretty fast. And then late game you have access to the X and Y stuff and 5A. I think we might be seeing one person play berries, but if you don't do that, what do you probably play here? 3A has a few things. Theo, Scrabble Sweet, and Find Letter and Pico. Is there anything else? Also complete Pico, clearly. And then 5A also has a couple of relatively fast things. Temple B is just automatic for a lot of players. Epic dies with berries in 1A start trying to do a 1-up, where Strawberry is not trying for 1-up, they're just doing 1A start arc, so. That is
but this does mean that Epic gets a small progress lead out of this.
Yeah, those Strawberry berries, which could end up being helpful later.
So one thing that's interesting to look at is if either player just does a straight progress rush, so you maybe don't get started 1A berries, you don't spend time going for 1-ups, you can just do, say, Awake Without Dashing, Golden Ridge Cassette, Mirror Temple B-side, Grabless Lake. I think that's about it. Or I guess you could go through 5A instead of 5B with Temple Blue Heart and Grabless Unraveling. But yeah, it's not much for a straight progress rush.
Yeah, there's not a lot of progress on this, like straight progress on this board, so I do think I like what we're seeing from Strawberry of just taking the time to get a good few berries, because like I said, there's early game berries and there's late game berries, so you can kind of keep making that viable. But Epic will probably be stealing 1-up and 2A, possibly with the 3 1-ups, which makes the synergy less good. But Strawberry's name is also Strawberry. I don't do 1-ups freak, so like that might not even be what Strawberry is looking for in the first place. You're just saying 25, 15, 3, 10, 5, 5A full clear, 3 1-ups, 1A start, 2A 1-up. At this point, just get 175. I agree. Just play Arb. It's not summer yet, but you can play Arb anyway. Strawberry didn't get the Wingberry. That's an interesting thing to note. However, there's no Wingberry objectives on this board, so that's just they have 10 berries exiting 1A instead of the 11 they could have. Berries aren't that good. I think berries alone aren't a win con, but I think berries pave the path for you to get a lot of objectives, and you can like find things to fill in the gaps. You can get like Grabless Unraveling and Temple Blue while you're going through Chapter 5. Okay, that's a 1-up and 2A, but not a 3 1-ups tick, so... and there's the reason for that. Epic accidentally collected a berry early. And Progress Lead transfers back to Strawberry now, with Epic having some more time-consuming berries picked up for later, so... Again, we're not really seeing a whole lot of divergence in routes so far. If you're there, just get 2 1-ups. Yeah, I would agree here on that. Like, you were very close to another berry that you could have gotten, wouldn't have taken too much time, and that's a second 1-up so that you can pursue 3 1-ups better later.
Honestly, I wouldn't rule out that Epic might have thought there was an outside chance he was still within the 1-up timing from the first collect, because it goes
True.
Like the gap between collects can go a lot longer than you feel like it should.
Yeah, that is true. However, if you were trying to continue the 1-up, what you'd probably want to do is collect it while you're moving toward the last berry to actually get the full 3-up, because the way Epic did it, even if they were correct, they only get 2 1-ups. On this board, there's some things. It's not amazing, but at the same time, this board has I feel like not a lot of like very specific. Or I guess there's like I guess a lot of it is specific. It's just scattered. Epic and Strawberry both doing late cashless, though it goes to Strawberry because of Progress Lead. Though this will allow Epic to catch up a little bit just because they can start dashing. Whenever there's the tick for Epic, and they start dashing immediately.
Alright, Strawberry skips 3A, and Epic also skips 3A.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't love it either. I think either side of that is reasonable. You're getting about the same amount of fast objectives with 4+5 as you are with just Chapter 3. Though I guess Chapter 5 does have perhaps a little bit better late game potential. But at that point, sure, both people have Chapter 5 unlocked, so it's not particularly important. Lightning saying, did I hallucinate a mess order? There was a mess order last game. Oh, Epic going for a 1-up once again. This would need to be a 2-up, which would likely involve the seeded berry if it's going to actually get 3 1-ups, but I mean, yeah, it could work. And also this is progress toward the berry objectives. Okay, that was a moment. So, I don't hate this out of Epic. Also, at this point, given Awake Without Dashless, I am good at English. Given Awake Without Dashless take first, you can probably guess if you're behind that, you're not winning that. That if you're in the same place, you're not winning it, so you can play level anti-progress. Though, unfortunately, Epic does not succeed on the 1-ups.
Okay, Epic retakes the progress lead after losing out on Golden Ridge Cassette, but it's still not by much, and so this is still looking very good.
Fine. Two binos and 4s on the board, so grabbing a bino is not bad. And
he's also just using binoculars.
Oh, that is also a thing, yes. I don't recall which of them might have used a bino in 2A, though I know Strawberry used the bino at Cassette.
Yeah, Strawberry got the 2A bino, Epic didn't because he was trying to do the 1-up.
That makes sense. Yeah. We'll have to see what each of them does in Chapter 5. I personally like 5A more because Temple Blue, Gravel's Unraveling, you get better access to Full Clear later. And unlocking Chapter 6 and 7 isn't that big. It's Gravel's Lake pretty quickly, but then the only other thing that's specifically after Chapter 5 is Summit Blue Heart, from what I can see. Unless I just missed something.
All berries in 2,000 meters, but that's also pretty far into the chapter.
So yeah, both of those are extremely late. You don't care a lot on this board. Basically, unlocking late game is an objective. If you like to the first person, and then just as long as you have it at some point later, you're fine to play to summit stuff.
Yeah, you probably want Summit for the Bino objectives as well.
True, Summit can be good for Binos. You can get 7. You can basically completely do 8 without going too much into Summit, and then it'll be a chapter for 2 and 4. Right. Epic does not grab the foot-face Binos, so whenever they want to get to 2 and 4, they will have to come back to 4A for that. Meanwhile, Strawberry does grab the foot-face Bino, meaning they're at 4 of 8 now.
Yeah, actually, what Ninja's is saying in chat, 7 is good progress to 2 Binos and 4 since Epic doesn't have any cassettes. There are no B-side objectives on this board at all. There's 2 Binos and 4, which B-sides are good for, and there's 7 hearts, which B-sides are good for, but not technically required. And that's it.
In that case, for if you're going for 2 Binos and 4, that'll have to be like Chapter 4A, 7A, Chapter 9, and just go into a B-side for a little bit to get the objective, I guess. Oh yeah, Temple B-side is B-side objective exists, but it doesn't count because there are 2 Binos.
Yeah, I was thinking more like there's no complete X B-sides or X A and X B-sides or X blue, X red hearts.
Yeah. Very close exit of Chapter 4, so possibly going to 5 together. Epic has a small menuing moment where Strawberry's a little bit more clean there. They're only a second or 2 apart. This is the weird type board where you could kind of do Summit Hard as part of 7. You're not incorrect, Reed, because like otherwise you need to do a B-side, but like why?
Yeah, like since there's very little incentive to do B-sides, 7 Hearts can get left for a long time, and in the meantime you go into Summit to get some binoculars, and then you're far enough through that 2k berries is not so far away anymore, and then Summit Blue is not so far away anymore. You just combine the objectives.
Epic RTMs at depths, possibly going to finish up 25 berries and the 1-ups. This is in 1A, this would be a good place to do both of those. Since you set on
Strawberry is going for depths, presumably also comboing it with 25 berries.
Yeah, I think Epic's gonna have to play this one quick to get 25.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track of how many berries Epic has. If the 1-up will get him to 25, then I think he wins this.
And there are the objectives. He does indeed win this. Though, how many 1-ups did Epic get? Because I'm not 100% confident he actually has 3.
Oh.
Because he failed the one in Chapter 4, he got only 1 in Chapter 2, and never got 1 in Chapter 1 first pass. Unless I'm mistaken. We're gonna call it pause here, or he's saying he got 2 and 2A. Okay, we are indeed getting a full pause here. Yeah, someone want to watch back on Epic's 2A just to make sure we're not wrong here. I don't know who has the VOD. Well, it says checking VOD.
Yeah, if someone checks the VOD just to be sure, but I am like 90% certain.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that you're correct on this. I just in case we are just wrong, I want to give a quick check. I think we should give a quick check to make sure that we're not just mistaken on our side. Okay, Epic saying I'm just being silly.
Yeah, like I said at the time, I believe that Epic may have been trying to get 2 1-ups with that, and just thinking the collect timing gap was long enough, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that explains. I was a little bit confused why Epic decided to only go for a single 1-up. It's because they thought they had 2. I was expecting them to go for a 2-up in 1A. I think we're probably good to go now. All right, and in the countdown, and here we go. Strawberry back into it on the seated. Epic, literally a room behind, hitting the button. And also going for the seated, which is fair. This is a very fast barrier if you don't mess it up. That is an interesting way to mess it up by skipping cutscene twice. Alright, now is the question, do we see Temple B side plays or do we see Temple A side plays? Strawberry is going back to the A side. Epic also is going back to the A side. Okay. Strawberry does appear to be continuing Death's Arm, whereas I don't think Epic has been going for it. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Epic is actually deciding to grab a couple of berries here. I don't know if they're going to get full ARB though. Might have just been that one because it's fast. No, they're still going for berries. Okay.
Yeah, he might just be going for the berries in this second hub here. And okay, now he's going for the blue heart. Which is
and with
good,
the,
so he will be ahead to that.
Yeah, and with the depth uptick, he's not going to be going for any of the berries after the key because, well, he has really very little reason to at this moment. And he knows that Strawberry very likely could be contesting the blue heart, so he needs to rush that. Strawberry did not get cassette Bino. Interesting. I would have expected he would, given the fact that he's gotten every Bino so far, but perhaps he just forgot. This is tights, yes. This is indeed multiple tights. This is an article of clothing that we have going on in this bingo game right now. Also, Epic, if that 3 1-ups thing causes you to lose, I'm sorry for pointing it out. Alright, we do see Epic taking Temple Blue, signaling both progress at heart for later, theoretically, and it'll be interesting to see if Strawberry still goes for it, because that does so work toward, okay, they're not going for it. It would have worked toward all collectibles 5 for later, but now they're advantaged to Grapples and Rattling, so this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but if it comes down to all collectibles 5A or 7 hearts being a significant objective later on, then that's obviously going to be a problem for Strawberry.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if Strawberry manages to get Grapples Unraveling here, which they may well not have they gone for the blue heart, then they would have just been in a worse position later on in that sort of situation. Because they would just be an objective down. William is the easiest grabless objective. Check 1 objective. Lake, yeah, definitely. I would definitely say Lake. Epic? Quits out of 5A. Perhaps expecting that Strawberry would be ahead toward Unraveling given the berries. Spending a bit of time debating what to do. I think they're just going back into start for another 1-up.
Yeah, okay. This is
not really the most necessary thing at this moment. However, Strawberry does not seem to be having the greatest time with Grapples Unraveling, so maybe you aren't actually losing too much time for this. Yeah, Grapples Unraveling is a great objective that doesn't lose that much time, but that assumes you're confident in actually doing the checkpoint Grapples, which Strawberry clearly knows the strategy for this room, however is having a bit of trouble actually pulling off that strategy. And has quit out as well. And decides to go 5B, that's reasonable. If you're not getting an objective in 5A, might as well go 5B and get progress and an objective. Epic, you don't need to collect... Epic, you don't need a 2-up now! You have 2. This is funny. Okay. Epic does indeed get 4 1-ups. Surely that counts, right? Yes, Epic, that very much counts. Okay, a little bit of pause, like, the frame there. Going to Unraveling, will they play Grabless? After short menu mode, yes. We all know Flix is a positive, right? Not wrong. Epic has wrong info then? For different one-ups? Yeah, so 3 1-ups, you can just grab the same exact 1-up 3 times. You don't need variation.
Yeah, you only have to be different if it's 1-up in 2 or 3 chapters, obviously.
Yeah, Epic going for this berry, that's reasonable. If you're contested here, most likely Strawberry has such a lead from the time you spent going and grabbing that 1-up, or those 1-ups technically, that you don't need to worry about like being optimal. And that berry is going to really hurt later if you don't have it for 5 full food.
Yeah, honestly, this is funny. Like, I kind of assumed that. I thought, quitting out for this 1-up now isn't maybe the best idea, but since both 5B and 5A have an objective, you can just get the other one. So I figured it could be fine if Epic just went 5B while Strawberry continued Grabless Unraveling. Instead, Strawberry quit out of Grabless Unraveling and went 5B, and Epic went into Unraveling.
Yeah.
So it still works out the same way, just the opposite objectives.
It is a little bit interesting how this turned. I would not have guessed that Strawberry was just going to go into 5B because Grabless struggles, which, like, honestly, Grabless struggles is an incredibly valid reason to just decide not to do a chapter, let's be honest. If you don't know the strat, don't do the strat. Okay, I like this from Epic. Knowing, like with the ticks you've seen, very likely Strawberry's just in 5B, you're behind in progress. What is this menu? That was just turning off Grabless, that's fair. So Epic's saying, like, I don't know where Strawberry is, might quite likely 5B, they're gonna win into late game, so I'm just gonna go grab 3A because that stuff is profitable still.
Yeah. Also, actually, now I think about it, Grabless Unraveling probably was the correct choice because you don't know if Strawberry's in 5A or 5B, and 5A has other objectives. Because there's all collectibles, so you want to have access for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is still very close.
This is playing out kind of the way you would sort of expect it to based on these two players' skill sets. Epic is pretty good at routing and has a decent amount of bingo experience, as we can see by the fact that he was much more comfortable with Grabless Unraveling, whereas Strawberry has better execution overall. So he won some of the early races, but now Epic is going to potentially out-route him a bit and was more comfortable with Grabless.
Yeah, Epic is currently like doing like something that you really don't learn to do very quickly when you're getting into bingo, which is saying that's enough progress for now, other places are better. Strawberry is just saying like playing progress until I have progress, but that's not really how bingo matches go usually. You play progress until something else is more profitable than progress.
Yeah, it's a mistake which people can make even up to a pretty high level of just... I know I've seen some like older bingo players say that, especially when they're out of practice, they sort of default to just play progress until you unlock Summit, then look at the board.
Yeah, and on a similar, or kind of the opposite problem actually, I've seen some people that basically will try to go for a lot of objectives with even on boards that really you should be playing progress more on. Right, that is the letter. We see the tick, just make sure Epic actually does unlock look at huge map. Okay. You actually don't even need to enter the room, you just need to barely touch the area that makes it open up. But a little extra movement never hurt anyone. Except for like half-second lockouts occasionally, but we'll ignore that existence. 5 feet away from Strawberry is incredibly ballsy. It is not that ballsy because Epic has ticked Gravelous Unraveling. You know that you've got to lead into 5B, and then Letter and Pico 8, you know that Epic still is not in 5B. Did Epic interact with the letter? Yes. Epic went to the letter first, then unlocked the vision of Pico, and then left the room after checking.
Yeah, and Ninja, the letter is not a cutscene you can skip. You can only mash.
Yeah. Basically, any cutscene related to an objective, you just mash through, because doing any skip means that you didn't watch the cutscene, so you don't get to take the
I just mean the letter in Huge Mess is not a thing you can skip. Even in vanilla.
Oh, just generally. Okay. Strawberry taking Temple B-side now, that's not the worst, but like, why now?
Because he just finished Gravelous Lake.
I guess.
I mean, I was wondering if this was just going to become a chain of like he takes the last objective when he finishes the current one. But
right.
He just takes Gravelous Lake as well.
Yeah. You know, I don't think it's an issue to take Temple B-side here. Like, that's just an objective you have.
I mean, pretty much
Epic was going to contest anyway. But
yeah, pretty much Epic can assume that he has that since he didn't get. Like, if Strawberry has Gravelous Lake and not Gravelous Unraveling, you kind of assume he played 5B.
Right. The only other option is if Strawberry, for some reason, was playing Gravelous Unraveling, had the same sort of moment that they had in reality of just not knowing the room, but instead of going to 5B, just said, screw it, I'm finishing 5A. Just without Gravelous, which is an option. Reed saying, I think advantage to Strawberry, but half an objective here tops. Yeah, the game is very close here. I don't know who I personally would give advantage to. I think Epic's been picking up a good number of berries, which means like 10, 5, 15, 3 may well go to them. Meanwhile, Strawberry has progress, so that's going to be stuff like Summit Blue, 2,000 meters, probably 2 bios and 4. Okay. 8 binos. Oh, farewell. I like this. Okay, so given, especially with the 8 binos tick right there. Ooh, right, but you don't know if that's Summit or farewell. Okay. Yeah, so you might think that Strawberry is already just playing out farewell, and you're just going to be behind there. Goes in anyway. Yeah. So this is an objective that would be nice for Strawberry to have because of 2 binos and 4, which is probably something they're going to go for. But it's also an objective that Epic can just take now. And given the other things that Epic's looking at, this may well be the most contested.
Yeah, okay. Epic restarts chapter for DTS, but gets it second try, or at least gets the first part of it second try.
Yeah, and like restarting the chapter when you're still in the granny cutscene, that's only like a couple of seconds. It's not like getting all the way up here and then resetting. So I don't think that's really an issue for Epic to have done that. And if they do even get DTS first try after that to justify the decision, they're now going to be saving time for the rest of the farewell journey. Epic doing this means he gives up all dreams of late game, which is fine but scary. Yeah, that is true. Epic doesn't really have the ability at this point to contest 2,000 meter or Summit Blue. However, at this point, do you really need to? Your advantage to 10 and 5, 15 and 3, you can play 5A, all collectibles. You are down on depth berries, but you have search and rescue, or search unlocked, which means you're ahead the entirety of unraveling. So, yeah, I think this is still very playable for Epic. And Strawberry's even going for 2 and 4 with 2B, which Epic is going to deny him part of the synergy by taking the counter source keys that the 2 Binos and Farewell would put you close to. Though,
Yeah,
of course, this
2B
is
an odd
kind of
choice.
progress.
Unless I guess it. So I assume 2B is to combine it with 7 Hearts in the long run.
Yes,
But
however,
unless
if
it's
I'm
just
not
like a question of which B-sides Strawberry is more comfortable with, it's an odd choice because of how long it takes to get this cassette as opposed to the 1A cassette.
Yeah, so I think optimally 1A cassette and B-side is faster than 2A cassette and B-side. Epic does have TikTok with Theo, that's fine. You don't really know where Strawberry's at this point, so might as well take the objective so it's not locked out.
It's also just, if you're purely going for the binoculars, the 1B binoculars are faster, the 2B binoculars are right at the end of the chapter.
Yeah, 1B binos are better than 2B binos, even if you have the cassettes. I don't know. I think 1B is faster to complete if you don't have the cassette. But if Strawberry's just a lot more comfortable with 2B, then that can be enough of a difference. Like, you don't have to be playing optimally all the time to just because, like, that's theoretically optimal. If you don't know it as well, it's not optimal for you. Epic having a slight bit of difficulty with this top root power source. Commenters.
Yeah, and April is correct in chat. You get 2 Binos in fall fastest with 6B, but that means you need to be good at 6B.
That is,
which is actually, not an assumption that I would make in the intermediate bash.
Yeah, right. And I mean, in this context, you also do probably think about 7 Hearts. You that's almost always going to include a B-side of some sort. So making that synergize with whatever B-side you're doing binos in makes sense. Dragon thinks one of the players should be going for it. I don't know what it is, Dragon. One of the players should be going for something, preferably Epic, but I don't know what this is that we're preferably having Epic go for. Alright, Epic.
Berries, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The 2 berry objectives, obviously.
Yeah, Epic, I think, should go for berries relatively soon. However, we're not seeing Strawberry go for it, so it's not something Epic needs to be going for yet.
Yeah, it is the
Epic
funny thing with Bingo. If both players make the same mistake, then neither of them gets punished for it.
Right, right. Yeah, so, and a lot of the time, just because you don't know where your opponent is, or what they've been doing while they've been playing that they haven't signaled yet, you don't know if maybe you're just secretly actually behind to something you would never have guessed. Alright, we see Strawberry entering Farewell. They're going to get locked out of 4 keys and Power Source, unless Epic just way over delays this, but Epic has the 4 keys now. It is delaying, though. However, this will finish out 2 binos and 4 for them. As Epic goes toward, wait, if this is 2B, why? Oh, this is just 2A blue. Also, why, actually? I don't think you're playing for 7 Hearts, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There seems a bit early for 7 Hearts, and the only core objective is reach the orb.
Yeah, like, you're currently at 3 Hearts, and you're going to need a,
Okay, I think this is just a berries
probably
play, and while he was looking at the chapter, he was like, okay, I'll get the heart now as well, rather than come back for it later.
Yeah, that is 10 and 3, you need a couple more in 1A, and then something else. I don't think there was 10 and 5A, though I didn't look all of it yet. Realizing you can get a faster chasm, good read. Alright, Strawberry we see playing yet another B-side, deciding that instead of Farewell binos, 1B binos, and also Heart, probably.
Yeah, I mean, this certainly works.
Yeah, Epic collecting the cassette, most likely that's just going to be a play for, hey, I've got access to binos later, but it's not going to matter because Strawberry is going to have the binos by that time. It kind of wins the game for Epic, doesn't it? I haven't actually been doing my whole where's the win con because I feel like a lot of these things can go wherever.
I
If Epic
think,
remembers to go back into 3A before the Strawberry
Yeah.
realizes that 3A exists, then they can have Presidential Suite. Strawberry probably wins 2,000 meters. All collectibles 5A, I guess, probably Epic since they're doing berries there right now. But like besides that, like Seven Hearts or probably Strawberry, Summit Blue 2,000 meter probably Strawberry. Okay, so what's the Strawberry at right now? 7. So Hearts, Core,
So,
Summit.
I think this definitely could be very good for
Binos.
Epic, because if we assume he gets the 2 berry objectives and all collectibles 5A, grab this Presidential Suite, complete Pico 8. That's 13.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Currently, Strawberry has some stuff that's hard for Epic to contest. Because 2004 just got ticked, that's 8. 7 Hearts with the B-side progress that it really requires, that's not likely to go anywhere. Summit progress as well means 2,000 meters and Summit Blue probably aren't going anywhere. And then could very easily go to Orbit Heart of the Mountain about now, really. I get that. And then at that point, you only need to stop one of Epic's ticks.
Yeah, so that's kind of the situation is Epic has an advantage to enough objectives to reach 13 and win the game, but he can't do all of them at the same time. And so
Yeah,
Strawberry just needs to
meanwhile-
take away one of them.
Yeah, meanwhile, Strawberry has enough objectives to reach, like, progress to enough objectives to reach 12, and I think harder to combat progress toward them as well, because, like, playing through the rest of 5A and into Chapter 7 to catch up with Strawberry for some objectives doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I don't think.
Yeah.
And then, like, so, like, really, and also the 7 Hearts, that's just, like, you need B-sides, which Epic doesn't have yet. So I think really the only objective of the Strawberry is advantage 2 that Epic could potentially steal is Orbit Heart of the Mountain. Even if Strawberry gets to play other things for a while, Epic doesn't, I don't think, have the time to stop them from doing their win con once they steal an objective.
Yeah, but it's still quite hard to see how this plays out because it seems like Strawberry may be going for 7 Hearts here, which is something
Yeah.
Epic is pretty definitely not contesting, but Epic is going for the berries, which Strawberry is definitely not contesting.
Yeah, I don't hate what Epic's doing right now, combining Sweet with like some berries. Got a Sweet with berries, and also Strawberry playing into Chapter 3. This, if they go Pico when they unlock Mess, this could actually get pretty ugly for Epic because Epic now needs to steal one of the things that I said. Strawberry has a lot of progress lead on. Like, maybe you could steal 2,000 meter R by not grabbing gems in Summit, or grab Summit Blue by not grabbing berries, but that's still going to take a lot of your time.
Yeah, honestly, I think if I'm in Epic's position here, looking at the state of the game, it's
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to make the call between 15 and 3 and Pico. Because you want to look at, okay, this is my win con, which bits of it is my opponent most likely to take away from me, and do those first.
Yeah, and I think generally what I would say to that is whatever is easier to hit from not having more progress than they've signaled. Because let's be honest, Strawberry hasn't ticked anything much fairy stuff, so you have little reason to suspect that he's really gunning for 15 and 3. You know he has 11 and 1 and 6 and another. That's it. So I would say probably Pico is the most contestable because it takes a very little time to get there from having no progress.
Yeah,
so we do actually see Strawberry playing through Mess. Strawberry might be going to grab a sweet now.
Okay, so
if Epic delays this, which...
And if Epic just goes for Pico after this, then it becomes very difficult for Strawberry to actually contest anything from his win con.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this is starting, I feel like, to...
Strawberry's also getting the heart here for the 7 hearts.
Yeah, I kind of expected that heart was going to happen just because Strawberry's kind of been playing for hearts for the last little bit. Okay, that is 15 in that chapter. You can grab 15 in another chapter pretty quickly because you're at 10 and a lot of... 5B?
Surely that's a mismenu.
I repeat, 5B. Also, Grabless is still on. Epic, what are you doing here? Okay. Hopefully, I guess Strawberry will like take 7 hearts soon and convince them that there's no point to being here. But
yeah, the only reason this makes sense is
if
it's a late game or 7 hearts contest. But you have a win con without doing either of those things.
Yeah.
Just go play Pico.
Oh, I do not necessarily hate this play if Epic does get into Chapter 7 and overtake progress there. 15-3 is pretty much uncontested because we know, maybe not from Epic's perspective, but from ours, Strawberry doesn't have the ability to do anything about that. And then if you can steal some objectives that Strawberry needs, you aren't out of it. I just would have preferred to see this be a finish 5A, honestly.
Yeah, especially since you presumably are going to get all collectibles later on anyway, and you already have search unlocked. So
you have search unlocked. It's even with
this has to be to do with 7 hearts.
Yeah. I guess it is, but like that's. I guess from Epic's perspective, you don't know how uncontestable that is, but God is not uncontestable. Yeah, Reed, I think I agree. This is like M Unlock, probably a little bit of trying to synergize that with 7 hearts, but I don't think Epic wins 7 hearts in any line. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like Game Unlock with 5A is just better.
Yeah.
Like finishing 5A from the start of Search is faster than playing all of 5B. And you need the access to all collectibles.
Yeah.
So the only advantage of 5B is that it's progressed with 7 hearts.
Yeah, this could still go well for Epic if, let's say, Strawberry takes Oregon part of the mountain and then goes like Pico or something. Epic has plenty of time to steal Chapter 7 progress and then just win con basically there. So like, while I don't love the play, but yeah, I don't love the play, but it still works. I think maybe I underestimated how good of a position Epic was in here. Why? Why the RTM? Oh, is this 15-3? Is that what's happening?
(15-3) or Pico? 15-3.
15-3. Okay.
I don't hate this.
I don't hate this either.
I think if Oh, wait, Epic won 25 berries. For some reason, I was thinking Strawberry won 25 berries, so it would be reasonable to assume that he might
No,
have progressed to 15 and 3, but he didn't
yeah,
get
all
that.
Strawberry ever did was just take off a couple of individual checkpoint berries. Oh, this is also a 7 hearts play at the same time, obviously. Epic is worried Straub might snatch Straubs. That's not a terrible thing to be concerned about. Like, you don't know exactly where Strawberry has been a lot of this game, so it's not impossible to think they might be contesting. Also, I just realized Epic's at 5 blue hearts. After 5B, they could go grab like Reflection Blue and actually win 7 hearts if Strawberry just doesn't finish that right away. Did I say 6B? I meant 6 blue. Yeah, Epic can totally win 7 hearts at this point. I did not think that was going to be the case.
Meanwhile, will Strawberry finish 7 hearts by just finishing core after the orb?
Yeah. How many hearts does Strawberry have? Did you notice during the pause?
I didn't, but he has 2 B-sides.
3 B-sides. They did 1B and 2B and 5B.
Oh yeah, 5B as well. So...
Okay, I saw it. There was 2.
Okay.
2 blue hearts. So they're at 5. Both players are actually at 5 blue hearts. Epic finishing up 15-3. I do not hate it, though I would prefer if you did that in Chapter 5 so that you have progress for all collectibles 5A. Strawberry, that looks like a Pico play. That, assuming Epic doesn't follow you into Pico, that might be enough for Epic to win this, then. That's time to take off 7 hearts. That's time to get into Chapter 7. Oh, and never mind. Strawberry is quitting out, going into Chapter 7. Ooh, okay. That can refute what
Indecision, the video game.
Yes, Indecision, the video game. We love to watch it. Okay, so Strawberry retaking Summit progress, which makes sense. You don't know where Epic's been the entire time. Maybe they've been stealing your Summit progress lead. Epic about to take 15-3. They just need 1 more. Okay, well, they take it. I don't know that that's the fastest strat for that berry, but it works. And then that's the objective. 2 more. What is it? Is it 7 hearts? Pico 8? Is it Pico 8 5A full clear? What? Where are you going now, Pick? Pico 8. Okay. I think I like this play. You're losing the 7 hearts that you seemed like you were trying to play for. Probably. I mean, Strawberry could still just not do that for a while.
I mean, Strawberry's in Summit. If he's gonna get it with Summit Blue, that's gonna take a while.
Epic, what are you looking for? Okay. He remembered. I just saw in chat, Random, I'm so excited to call him. Yeah, Epic add final sounds like absolute content. I agree with that, Dragon. We should be eating well on bingo tonight. Pitting the 2 8-based players against each other. IMO just bingo, but 8B is unlocked from the beginning, and you can just go there whenever. It's not an objective, you just can. Eight B, extremely long B side for literally just a B side. There's no binos. Free B side. You're not wrong, however, you're also not correct, Ninja. Also heart, yes, like, but again, not really.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know exactly how long 8B is, but I feel like most of the time cassette plus B side is going to be faster than 8B, because, I mean, it's in the Hell Trio, it's not short.
Well, I think optimally it is pretty fast. It's just that most people are not good at 8B because you never have to play it.
in
because
any speedrun category. That is
the speedrun categories it's in 100%. All chapters, all B
100% all
sides, all
chapters, all B
hearts.
sides. Yeah, it's like it's not in a ton of speedrun categories, so people aren't fast at it generally. I was not paying enough attention to know what checkpoint that was that the quit happened at. Strawberry quite potentially going for a 5A full clear here, in which case Epic may well end up behind to that, needing to go for 7 hearts after this Pico completion.
Okay,
But
yeah, this is just 5A full clear.
really
I thought it might be 7 hearts, going for the blue heart first, and then unlocking Unraveling, which I think would make more sense.
Strawberry already has Unraveling, actually.
Oh, yeah, he has Unraveling, but I still think going for the blue heart first, rather than just
I agree.
full sending 5A full clear right from the start.
Yeah, Strawberry really needs to be getting both 5A full clear and 7 hearts out of this, because Epic's going to be at 12 with the Pico check. So you really need to make sure both of those happen quickly, because Epic should not be in Pico that much longer. They're literally on like the last couple of screens. Or actually, I think this is the last screen.
Yep, Epic finishes this screen. He finishes Pico.
Yeah, and we do see the tick, so within the next few seconds, we should see a successful run.
Yeah, Pico in a bit over 3 minutes. Pretty good.
Yep. Also, I don't think you need to climb to the top or sit there for a moment to take the objective.
Yeah,
I think as soon as you hit
just
the last
entering that final screen, you can take the objective.
Yes. Okay. Epic, where do you go? Is it 7 hearts or is it 5A full clear? It's 7 hearts or Summit, which would not be helpful in this situation. But like, 5A full clear takes a while. Maybe Epic just wins Summit anyway. And the funny thing about what Strawberry was doing in Summit back there is they didn't actually take anything. Like, they got extra progress through it in case Epic was there, but then just didn't take anything. So Epic still really doesn't know if they have progress.
2,000 meters, but did not get 2,000 meter berries.
The 7 heart synergy with Summit Blue, I like the way you think. Because this is Epic's 6th heart. You can just decide the Summit Blue is the 7th. Clueless.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that position as Epic, you just get Reflection Blue instead.
Right. No,
Strawberry absolutely could have gone for that synergy.
Yeah, I think at this point, Reflection Blue tick from Epic is, or not tick, but like, if Epic goes for Reflection Blue here, that's a win. Just has to be aware that he is, in fact, at 6 hearts. The Epic disrespect would be quite funny. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time today that we had a 14 disrespect. The first one just wasn't in the bash. He's not the kind of person to do that, though, but it's so much more based when you do that, you know? And technically, if Strawberry quits out right hacking down and rushes to 7 hearts. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
but also, this is
then it comes down to it potentially comes down to a 5A full clear race. Or Strawberry goes back to 5A collectibles and Epic catches up in Summit. It's still not guaranteed.
Oh yeah, it's not guaranteed at all, even if somehow Strawberry just ticked off 7 hearts here. I will say, if Strawberry was to reach the 5A blue heart first and thought it was their 7th and take the objective, that would be fun. I don't think that's even going to be the case. I think Epic's going to hit the blue heart before Strawberry does. But I think that would be a really funny way to be like, thinking you just like lost what you've been going for. It's like, no, actually. You have it. Yeah, this much Strawberry should have done 5A heart anyway. Yep, what we're seeing right here is just the result of Strawberry not grabbing the 5A blue heart way back near the beginning of the game.
Yep.
Way back before Gravel's unraveling 30 minutes ago, literally.
Yeah, because I mentioned that at the time, and of course the counter argument was he gets Grabless Unraveling immediately, except he failed Grabless Unraveling anyway, so he should have just gotten the heart.
It ended up that getting the heart would actually have just been the correct play there, but none of us knew. Surely he knows the code. The code seems to be progressing. So I would say Epic does appear to know it. And that is GG. Epic marks 7 hearts. Alright, we will actually be having the Ad versus Epic finals that I was talking about, so that is extremely hype. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's about time that I am getting kicked off of comms as a pocket, so...
Yep. I will only be back later if finals goes to a game 3.
Yeah. I trust Ad and Epic. They'll get some content game 3 in. Epic needs a moment. That's amazing. Alright. Oh, see you guys on the other side then.
Yep. See you.
Hello. It is us, the people.
Yes. Oh, I should put my pronouns in my username too. Why not? I got 5 music stuck in my head. Help.
Me one. Yeah, this finals is gonna be really good.
Oh, I am very excited for this. Like, given how close the semifinals went and how entertaining they were, I am very excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, like, to my knowledge, I would definitely consider these, like, very strong players all around, so we'll just have to see how the finals go.
Oh, yes, definitely. Especially with the board. Like, I believe in terms of execution and routing, I don't know how much they've changed because it's been a while, but I do believe the two are rather close together in terms of both routing and execution. I think Ad's, from what I remember, has a stronger early game, Epic's a bit later game.
Yeah, that is correct.
So yeah, this is going to be a rather even match, and I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah.
Turn off chat only for a minute. Yeah, so like I said, it comes down to the board, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
And surely we'll see a city skip.
Surely. Of course, naturally. That is just the nature of
right? Obviously.
City skips are optimal always and forever, and you should city skip unless...
Oh, absolutely.
You should city skip unless there's wing golden, in which case you don't first pass. That's my bingo advice.
Surely you do winged golden for 8 winged synergy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, just off the top of my head, we know that Epic has a good core. We know Ad has a pretty good farewell. In terms of other chapters, I think...
I would say Ad's site is quite infamous.
Yeah, Ad's site is
I don't know if infamous is the right word, but
I don't think infamous is right. Like, if you compare, like, Ad's site to, like, Epic's core, I think Epic's core is more infamous there, but...
Maybe. Epic is definitely known for being the core enjoyer.
True. Surely we'll see 5 core objectives on the board.
Surely. I am pausing my frogs for 5 berries and 8A into the core berry, hot and cold orb, hot and the mountain berry, cool blue heart. I'm pausing my frogs.
Yeah, we do a pause frog. How is everybody doing right now? You guys enjoying the int bass? You guys having fun at least? I think I've been having fun. Yeah, we're all chilling out in VC, talking over, watching the kind of concerning moments, I'd say, is accurate.
I don't know if kind of concerning. I think that is definitely a description that you can use.
Oh yes, I definitely agree it's been tensible. It's, quite exciting. So yeah, in a good way. Yeah, like, I think both players have grown, at least from my previous memories, just like seeing them perform. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I know Ad hates delay, and she did beautiful delays during her match, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, and I was rather concerned for Epic during the previous match when the 1-up incident happened, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that's gonna be rough, but he managed to pull back, and that was nice to see.
Yes. You see, you think you have 3 1-ups, but you actually have 2 1-ups. So then, in order to compensate, you just get another 2 1-ups.
Surely you just
It makes
go through
sense.
this 1-up instead.
True. Right, 1-up is optimal. Yeah. Yeah,
but-
as someone who was definitely there during semis 1 and didn't go to eat food, I can agree with you.
I mean, I was there during match 1 and I went to go eat during match 2, so we're basically the opposite. So, yeah, I mean, it's alright, we can fill each other in.
Yeah.
I do recommend if you have, or at least, or just currently joining us for the finals, I do recommend going back and watching the semifinals. They were very great to watch, so. Comms combined have the same
Yeah,
info,
we
yes,
we have the critical information, just in slightly different batches.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, like I said, I think this match could go either way. I don't know if either one has like a complete advantage over each other. Yeah, the only
Always
info we
pick a
need
place
is
of
an
very
epic
even.
one and ad one.
Yeah.
Yes, the good old 4 1-ups from Epic. Yeah, that was a bit interesting. I saw the 1-ups and then I went and ate a little bit after that and saw the end of that match. And I was like, oh, Epic's struggling. I went to go eat. I come back, I was like, oh, this has changed. And, oh, spoilers.
Yeah, Bullet.
Yeah.
I can't believe you would spoil it for us.
Yeah, come on,
This is-
Bullet. We didn't know the result. Like,
Yeah.
obviously the title of the
Come on.
stream doesn't tell us anything. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Can't believe you just ruined the fun of us going back and
Yeah.
watching the games we missed.
Mods, can we get Bullet banned from Twitch chat, please? Yeah, don't worry about it, but I think we are. I mean, obviously, who wouldn't want to break after that previous match? So I do believe this because Epic literally
Yeah,
just
that
played.
makes
We were
sense.
giving him just a bit of a break, just to recollect his thoughts, calm down a bit.
Yeah. Bingo is hard.
Yeah, Bingo is quite difficult, so. I mean, especially during a close match like that. I mean, I remember when I played it beginner best, like my nerves was just like going through the roof. Like, sure, I had a lead during my first match, but I was still like, I could easily throw this. And like, you play Bingo differently, or rather, you just do stuff differently when you're on nerves. And I think that might have been shown in some of the routing decisions that happened, because, we're all just panicking in chat, and it's just like, why are you doing this right now? Why? But, I mean, hey, nerves, it works out. Sometimes you play better on nerves, sometimes you play worse, and that just depends
Yeah.
on the person. So... But let me get banned from chat and join comms. So true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I am hopping off for the third finals match if that ends up going to it, just because I wasn't sure if I'd be available then. But in that case, Pocket will be rejoining you guys.
Thanks. What do you mean you have trauma? Should I which one did you play? I think that's the question here. Which one was it? There are like 3-4 possible options. Which one?
Surely it's Summit GM lobby.
Yeah. Surely Plex hasn't played D1, D7 Clueless.
Surely.
We're all thinking no, then yeah. And then it's better when they just turn back around and go enter the chapter again. It's like, hey, I'm going to farewell. Actually, no, I'm going back to farewell.
Now, which one would
Yeah.
you rather like? Would you like 12-12 with Event Horizon or 12-12 with 7B? I am personally a Farewell fan, so I'd like to see 12-12 Event Horizon.
I would prefer 7B because it has more variants and as such can be more content.
That's fair enough. Like, I don't know anybody was, I mean, 7B is a toss-up. It's a risk for both sides. Unless you have, like, a very clean 7B, which I don't know how well 7B is. I know Epic has done Benny percent before. I know Ad has played 7B. Like I said, I don't really know.
Ad has never played 7B, I don't think.
Yeah. So I'd say maybe
even
Epic's
have 8B unlocked. Disappointing.
Surely we can get 8B into regular Lockout Bingo as an objective.
How possible would that ever be?
Don't you like all B-sides and all hearts?
I mean, yeah, that's the problem. You need to get all of the hearts, and it's like, there's no way there will ever be a gen where you have to be 8B unless it's like Old Bongo 2, which I think has 8B in it.
Simply make the heart gate only.
I think it has C-sides in it. I think because I'm pretty sure Old Bongo 2 has albinos and C-sides.
Surely do 8B to unlock goldens or berries. So true.
Okay. I haven't actually tried Old Bongo 2. I really want to try it at some point. It seems fun.
It seems interesting. I don't know if I'd be the biggest
Wasn't it made for 6x6?
I believe.
Yeah, you would have to mod the heart gate.
Hear me out. Replace the
Which I
heart gate
guess-
with Farewell heart gate and just skip it.
True.
Oh, Longo has 2 C-sides. 6 hearts for 8B. Like, 6 hearts for 8B would be interesting, I think. But what does 8B give you, I think is the main question in terms of Lockout. Like, you get a heart, you get a B-side, but it's also a pretty difficult chapter.
Oh, we have
And-
greens.
Yeah, it looks like our 2 players here are almost ready. And I got Ad naming her as Vile Ad, and Epic naming his, once again, 8-based. It will be slowly underway
Reach
here.
wave dash.ppt, I mean, that would be kind of based. 2-based versus 8-based.
So true.
I mean, both chapters are pretty based. I'm not sure if I would say 8B is based. Epic is gonna kill me for that later. But,
Surely.
Yeah. I think 8A is more based than 8B, therefore it should be 8-aced. Because
With that, we got our board reveal. It'll
the
be-
board is...
Yep.
the-
Got a 1-up in 3 chapters. Surely we won't have another incident with that, with Epic there.
I'm immediately trying to evaluate if Resort is good. That's what I normally do on bingo boards, and I'm
Oh,
seeing
yes,
Letter,
definitely.
Grabless Mess, Resort Cassette, 6-winged, maybe counts, I'm not sure.
I think I'd personally skip Resort here. There's, like, yeah, there's
I
cassette,
think-
there's, you could maybe go for, like...
I can see a case both for and against Resort here, honestly.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think looking at what's on here, just like might be better to get the temple maybe. I know temple doesn't have much, but just like there's a few summit objectives.
I
there's a
mean, in
couple
my...
routes.
Yeah, Temple is interesting on this board.
We do have complete 4 B-sides, which I don't think anybody here will be doing Benny percent first pass, but
Not yet.
yeah.
Yet.
Surely it'll be 12-12
I mean-
against the last objective.
I mean, from what I can see, 1-up in 3 chapters. Are we counting that as 4 or against Resort? Because, I mean, surely these players know how to do 3A 1-up, right?
Surely.
Surely.
That's a good point, Random. Why are you in chat, Dragon? You are calling here currently.
Because I feel like it.
So true. Why did we let Dragon on comms?
I
That's
don't
a-
know. Why did you let me on comms? Honestly, that was a pretty big mistake on your behalf.
So yeah, we'll see here. There is also get 2 1-ups on the board, so we'll see if anybody goes for a 2-up here in City as we both enter. It's also
Yeah, both
3
players
wings,
enter
so I
City.
wouldn't be.
That
That
is
would be
true. That's the last time I was on comms, Chasm 6 happened.
So true. Surely we'll have another cat.
Yeah, I am the cause of that now. I am your reason. I just wanted to see more Dashless content. I deeply apologize.
Yeah, and
Or
it
do
looks
I?
like both of our players are going for 1-ups here. We'll see if any of them has an unfortunate death. Surely I won't comms curse anyone. Surely.
Surely. I mean,
It looks
I'd
like-
say in the bingo circle we have, us two are quite infamous for comms cursing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It looks like both of them are
So-
going for 2-up given that one berry grab on the left side
Yeah.
there. They'll
Wait.
sport the carrot berries.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the bear on the left side? I'm pretty sure you want the. Wait, if you're just going for a 1-up,
I normally skip
is
the
all
left
berries
berry
and
for
start
a 1-up.
optimal, or do you need?
I normally skip the
I
one
actually-
on the left.
This
It
is
looks-
something I've been wanting to know for a while. If you're getting 2-up, or like just a 1-up, which berry do you skip? Do you skip the left side or the bottom right?
I skip the left side, right side.
I
bottom
skip
right
the
is
bottom
faster
right.
for me. Really?
Yeah, I skip the bottom right berry and start 6.
The left I feel just takes longer and it's a bit like risky coming
Yeah.
back with that.
Can we
narrow
get the
tunnel.
official bingo info from probably Reed or something? I know Reed is good at 1-ups.
Yeah, and we do see Epic here with, I mean, a bit later, but the 2 1-up ticks. Ed does end up collecting because there is the 1-up in 3, but I mean, he also spent all the time for the 1-up. Why wouldn't you?
I was right. Start is fast. Oh, skipping. Start is fastest for collect. Skipping left is fast. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, and it looks
So
like.
really, it's a matter of preference.
Mhm. And both players here grabbing Chasm winged. I think Ad went and retried, just realizing that she skipped it originally. So we got about not quite a GSA going on, but same room, same time.
2 1-ups is not covered by 1 in 3 because this isn't Blackout. Because ideally in Blackout you would want both of those objectives at the same time. However, you want it early here, so
Surely we see a side skip here.
yeah, surely.
Surely.
I mean, I wouldn't be too. I don't think it's too awful, but I don't think it's happening.
I don't think it's the
Yeah.
best. Like, this isn't the best board for it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you made it work. But we won't be saying that. Most players.
You
go
can
for
make
that
it
here.
work. I just don't think you should.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, side skip's interesting. If you make it work well, it is very fun to watch. If it doesn't
Yeah.
work out, which is kind of what we almost saw with.
What do you mean? Why did you let us on comms? We are great comms. This was your choice.
Yes,
Yeah,
Blackout is a different
yeah.
bingo.
Blackout, you just want to get all the objectives as fast as possible.
So it's normally you kind of route for yourself. It's just, oh, you get these objectives along the way. There's no things about like skipping an objective to get progress leads, since, well, you're getting all of them anyway, so. This is great comms. I agree.
Yeah,
We are
this is
great at calming.
Yeah, we are very great at dot calming.
So anyways, we could add here with a bit of a progress lead into intervention as, Epic, you're okay there? Okay.
Yeah, I think I think Epic got the cassette.
Yeah, they both, I love my
I'm not sure.
short-term
Did,
memory.
did Ad get the cassette?
I can't remember. I lost
I can't remember
memory.
either. Oh no.
Okay, so nobody did 2
no.
1-up, I don't believe.
Okay, thank you. That is something I do not know. I probably should be focusing less on chat, more on the bingy.
I mean, hey, we do love chat interaction. But yeah, I believe.
Ad
Yeah,
didn't
I
cassette.
know Epic for sure got cassette. I think Ad did not with his. Well,
I don't
one
think
has
cassette
progress.
first pass is the right play.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you're getting it for 4 B-sides for later, and I guess there is 4 cassettes on the board, but that doesn't really synergize with much
Yeah,
else.
it does with a decent amount of time. I don't think it's quite 20 seconds. I'm inclined to say more about, like... I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say 13. But I'm
Surely
probably
it
wrong. Surely people know the numbers.
Yeah, I'm not the best with knowing numbers.
I'm not either.
We'll see. I assume somebody is going to grab a late wing tier at least. Like,
I mean, yeah,
there-
the 6-winged. It's
Yeah.
expected.
Epic. Wait,
Oh.
okay, never mind. He was in
Oh, you timed
intervention
it.
still. I
Makes
thought he was in a wake. Ad here is going for a
Is
late
getting the
wing.
winged. Doesn't know the setup.
There's 3 winged. Yes, I know. We're both
That's the
blind.
trick anyways and misses it. No.
And that will be going green. We'll
Indeed
see if
it
Epic
does.
continues to go for it. I mean, Ad had the progress lead. Are you surprised that it went green first?
Yeah, I'm not really surprised. I think You do want to grab it anyway, though, because of 6 wing being on the board.
Yeah.
Was it 6
Shout out
wing
to
or
Ad
high?
Axon hitting the corner jump last game. It was pretty
Yeah.
fraudulent.
The corner jump is stupid if you don't know the setup.
Looks like Ad here deciding to skip resort. I'm fine with that. I don't think there's too much you can get in resort here, so. And
Yeah.
Epic here will be going into resort, so we'll be seeing
Yeah.
what. Oh wait, never mind. I thought Ad skipped resort. Why is he in resort?
We do have both players entering resort.
I thought she skipped resort.
Oh,
Am
I don't
blind?
know.
I thought she hovered over the skip, so I assume she skipped resort.
We don't know anymore. We are clueless comms.
So clueless.
What does what does minchiol mean? Can you explain this, please? I don't speak your language.
Comms are in shambles.
Comms are indeed in shambles. Please help us. Can we get someone sensible in here? I was gonna say Reed, but I don't think if I could classify Reed as sensible.
I don't think Reed is sensible, although I do believe me and Reed sometimes share the same brain cell occasionally.
I mean, me and Jimmy always share the same brain cell.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah. I have it like a solid 73% of the time, I would say.
Reed, I do not mean sharing the same brain cell as an insult. Please don't take it that way. I just know that sometimes we have the same ideas at the exact same time.
In the meantime, I need it as an insult. Okay, but actually, I wouldn't say it's wrong when me and Jimmy share the same brain cell,
And
but that's
it
besides
looks
the
like
point.
we got a bit of a chasm with Ad here on progress after having the menu hesitation. We do love GSA.
We do. This is like mildly GSA, but not really GSA.
You sure that room was mildly GSA? That looked pretty
Yeah.
in sync to me.
Oh, that looked. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we were at different points because I was not looking at the actual VC one. Yeah, that was pretty GSA.
Imagine not looking at the VC one while in the comms VC.
I'm trying to look at chat too.
It looks
also-
like Ad quitting out, going to City here,
Yeah.
or probably Cart.
Maybe.
Oh no, Theo. I am blind and clueless. I apologize.
That makes sense. Yeah, like lockout writing is hard. It's almost as if you can make a whole podcast on it. Like that would be pretty cool if someone did that. I haven't heard of anything of like, though.
And having bingo client on and just having the board
Yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah,
Epic
and it makes
taking,
sense. 'Cause then it's easier to read.
Epic taking off letter and Pico, signifying he's
I'm
in
not-
resort currently. I
I'm
don't know
not sure
what's
if Epic read the letter. I was not looking.
He did read letter.
Are you sure?
I am sure I saw him read letter.
I am always suspicious of this now because like I have seen it happen like once, and from there I've always looked out for it. I don't know fully why, but yeah.
So with both players here playing best, we do see grabless from both sides. And are you going to close your board sometimes so you can see the other half of your screen?
No, I don't think she has any plans on doing that.
I see. Do like showing off the board, so.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So we'll see which way this goes.
And this is the winged.
Yeah, do kind of need that winged. Epic here going back for heart. That's fair enough.
I'm kind of curious why they're doing this particular order. Like, there's no mess order on the board. Surely.
Heart order.
I mean, I guess 5 blue hearts, but.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, Epic, please grab that. Okay.
Yeah, I would prefer it if you picked up the heart, given that's what you came here for.
Yeah. We do love.
I'm actually gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water.
Okay. Stay hydrated, folks. Surely I can handle comms all by myself while dragging. Oh, unfortunately, Ad has a unlucky death. We do love Grabless Huge Mess. Yeah, and true with the order you play and affects how difficult or easy Grabless is, so understandable going with this order. But yeah, just a few moments as her having Epic's getting a bit more of a progress lead here. I do believe he'll probably be getting that first, given how he's entire mess ahead. Oh yeah, true. Ad is giving up Grabless for Heart. Does the 0 skip. So yeah, I think giving up Grabless here is probably fair enough by Ad. Like, thinking you're probably saving some time by not doing Grabless, and if you don't feel confident, yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, you know Epic's in Resort with the letter tick, so you might as well just be like, I just need to catch up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. He just kind of say yeah out of the blue.
Yeah, a dragon jump scare.
Yeah, dragon jump scare.
I am very scary with my... I don't know what to say here.
Yeah. And... yeah, Ad does also know, since she did go for Theo and Crossing, that she has a bit of a behind, so yes, I do like seeing the Grabless being turned off for her to catch up.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What's
Because
that?
we can see that Ad has gotten a bit more progress. Being only about maybe 10 or so seconds behind, probably less.
Epic immediately taking off Mess, which is fair enough. I mean, you don't know where Ad's at. Or at least you assume he's right behind you, so taking that off immediately is fine.
Yeah, except Epic ticking that also means that they are basically now in the same rooms. And
We love GSA.
That was not GSA.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be very soon if they, you know.
How are you so sure?
I am sure, clueless.
I don't think
Okay.
Ad taking that death is
okay,
very GSA. I wouldn't suggest dying in a bingo game.
We get an RTM here from Ad. Actually skipping the rest of Resort for Ridge. Interesting. This is why we needed this pair for finals.
This is a very interesting skip. Global Speedrun Association. Basically, any percent races existed, and there are a lot of times where players would often be in sync with each other, ergo the term GSA.
No, Epic here going for cassette, taking it off immediately. Not too surprised, he probably assumes Ad is going directly behind him,
Yeah.
so that's fair enough.
They're in a perpetual state of GSA. They are literally the exact same person.
I mean, to an extent, that is true. But yeah, we'll see
I don't
if
think
Ad...
that's how people work.
Well, I mean, in terms of both, okay, forget it. We'll see if Ad here decides to tick off, Ad didn't go for 2A1 so I guess he can't tick that off, but we'll see if anything here in Riz, I mean, will be...
Jimmy and Quan.
Jimmy and Quan, so
See,
true.
the difference is, random, Jimmy speaks his own language, and Quan can actually route bingo. No offense to Jimmy, but like, I mean, to be fair, Jimmy would probably agree. I don't know.
And we do see a successful, one-up here.
Which is always nice, because 4A one-up is hard.
Looks like she's also going for, okay, so he's going for cassette here.
Cassette, I assume?
Yeah, I mean, there is Ridge B-side.
Surely we don't see 4B first pass.
Surely.
Surely.
Yeah, I don't. The board's gone. Random.
Oh
you
my
only got
god!
off first.
The board is gone!
God.
We have achieved victory!
We can see the
Ad
air
has
half
finally done reading the board!
I'm not gonna B-side there. Like I said, cassette grab is pretty nice. You get 4 cassettes on the board. Ad did not get resort cassette.
Oh no,
so.
it's back! It's
God
back!
Oh wait, no,
it's gone.
good. God,
It's
never mind.
back.
I hate this so much.
This really is a roller coaster of emotions of Ad's bingo board.
Now, like I said, well, I didn't even say it, but I guess I said it in my head, but not going for Shrine Berry's first pass, that's fine. I mean, it's slow.
Yeah.
Why would you?
I mean, why would you do it first pass? You skipped resort that late because you want your advantage. So
surely that's to get an objective advantage, lol. Yeah, it looks like Epic here will also be going for 4A one-up. Maybe he will get a cheated one-up copy. I'm sorry.
Okay, 6. Yeah, me when the objective gets ticked.
6 winged, yeah. Epic's probably wondering how Ad got ahead here. I mean,
Yo, it's back. Okay, I'll stop.
yeah. I don't know if Epic here can figure out if Ad did a late resort skip or if she did a very good
We will
delay.
have to see.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here.
Yeah.
I do like getting the one up here, of course.
Yeah, this is definitely going to confuse Epic.
Yeah, I think he will be able to figure out that Ad did skip resort. But then again, you're not
Also,
too,
yeah.
Like I said, you can't be too sure just because you went for grabless huge mess, you also went for cassette grab, you went for other stuff. And
By the way, I'm going to agree with Ninja and April here. If there is Shrine Orb on the board, if you're going through Shrine, I would recommend grabbing just at least the last berry. It doesn't lose that much time. And it's very worth it to pick up.
I'd grab it the cassette vinyl, you love to see it for Ninja. Oh my god, how did you live that up, Becky?
No
Barely
idea.
getting the
That
very
was
bottom
not
of that
close
there.
at all. Yeah,
Sure.
not close at all with, like, nearly hitting the spikes and, you know, very close to having the cassette block activate.
Yeah, I'd
Could've
say
just
you're right.
cassette boosted, honestly.
Because this is cassette boost. Do not say it. Do not.
Nobody say it and all will be fine. No one say it. Please.
But yeah, I do agree with you,
For the
Bullet.
sake
Like,
of our
Ad,
mental health, nobody say it.
yeah, like if Ad could have
I think they get
decided-
one, yes.
And we do see another tip there for cassettes. Fair enough.
If Epic figures the skip out, Epic's... Yeah, I agree.
We'll see if he decides to skip here. Might
Oh,
be
wait.
saving it for. Yeah, I think he might. Perhaps it's a temple skip, just because you can go to Summit a bit quicker. It's
I
fine.
mean, what actually is there in Summit? Like, there's 3 gems. That seems like your only reason to go to Summit. I guess
mean,
5
there's also.
binoculars, actually. 5 binoculars.
Surely it's for 7B checkpoint. Obviously, you want to get.
Yeah,
that
it's for
first
reach
pass.
2000. It is for reach 2000M open bracket 7B checkpoint close bracket. Naturally.
Yeah, 5 binos as well. And I think what makes this match quite more interesting is that they know each other, at least their playstyles, very well. They've played
Yeah, they have
2v2
played each other
together.
a lot.
They play Katango together. Like they
Yeah.
know each other's playstyles very well. So I wouldn't be surprised if Epic is like, I wonder if was actually a skip, knowing Ad is not the person to really delay it. But then again, we saw a great delay from Ad in her first match, so we'll see if Epic calls this out as a
So, yeah,
skip or
we
not
can
later.
see Ad unfortunately is struggling on Gravel's Cliff Face. This is a very hard room. Like this room and the one before are easily the hardest rooms in Gravel's Cliff Face.
I remember doing Grabless Cliff Face a few days ago, and this
Ad?
room is obnoxious. Oh, that's
No, Ad.
we love
This room is
snowball
so hard.
cycles.
We do
Reverse
not
hypers
love
are your
snowballs.
friends. Very true. I think I did a snowball super in this room. But
Oh
that's
my
because
god,
I
Ad.
couldn't figure it out.
No.
Did I cons curse you by
Ad.
saying we love snowball cycles? I do apologize.
I think you comms cursed Ad. How could you do this? I'm just gonna say we hate snowball cycles and Ad will make it past the room.
Surely you could
God damn it.
uncomms curse the comms curse.
Ad will make it past dies. Yes, I am very good at this, trust me.
No, surely.
Surely! Come on.
Yeah, and with this.
Ad will make it eventually, just trust us. We wrote the script, trust
Yeah,
us.
and with this grabless cliff face going on, Epic here is getting a bit of progress back.
Yeah.
We'll be entering Old Trails. Oh,
This feels like
Old
it's not
Trail.
eliminating Ad's progress lead, effectively meaning Ad turns it
Oh,
off.
okay. That's fair enough. Like, this
That's
room is probably my least favorite room for grabless cliff face.
I
Like,
personally, because of the strat, I do think the previous room is harder, but that's just me.
fair enough. Like, let's just agree that grabless cliff face is just kind of yucky. We see here.
I will
Epic
agree it's the
not
hardest
doing
Gravel's
it.
objective.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, it is Reed, and it's very unfortunate because Ad, who was like very far ahead, having ticked the wingberries when Epic was in start, they're now like very close together, less than 50 seconds apart. Yeah, 2 objectives and a skip down is quite detrimental for Ad.
Yeah, especially with Epic here deciding not to go with grabless, which is fine. I mean, first
Yeah.
off, grabless cliff face you, and second
It's
off, you're
rough.
behind. So, yeah, this is fine by Epic.
We'll see what Ad chooses to do in 5A.
Yeah,
But I'm imagining your main goals here are probably Stun Seekers, 5 blue.
and then we do
And
see her,
maybe
she's also
20
going for
berries, but I don't think that's
no,
necessarily a
I
priority.
think she's going for
by Ad going
one up
for it.
for 1 up in 3 chapters here with
Oh,
this.
1 up. Makes sense. 1 up makes perfect sense.
We do a little bit of a blind.
And it's surprising
board.
that it's still on the board, honestly. Like, I don't think it should be on the board right now. But...
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised neither of them decide to go for 2A 1-up, but then
Yeah.
again, there's literally nothing else in sight, so getting a progress lead for more later objectives is fair enough. Let's see what Epic does with a skip here. Skipping Temple, not surprised. Heading directly into
I
Summit
think-
here.
Which is interesting. This nets you 2 objectives, putting Epic at 7. And this, it's going to be Ad at 4, because Ad is now at 4. So I would imagine this is going to be 7-4 or 7-5 to Epic coming out of Summit, so we'll have to see if Ad can come back from a 2 objective deficit.
Yeah, and we do see 1 up in 3 chapters tick, that's fine.
Yeah, there's no reason to delay it.
Yeah, I mean, Epic's obviously not contesting it right now, and surely he goes for Summit 1 up after it's picked.
I wouldn't necessarily say the first berry is slow. I'm gonna say it is the slowest 0 meters berry, but the objective isn't like slow, really.
Also, yes, no reflection.
No, to be fair, it
I
does
think there
depend
is
on your
hollows.
It's a lot faster if you do the demo, which
Yeah, there is top route hollow, so there is a bit of reflection. But as a reflection fan, I would like to see another objective.
I don't
but
think
okay.
Epic knows it. I don't expect any players to know how to do that demo, frankly.
I mean, I was quite surprised when I saw Ad do it. Which props to her. I should like that demo.
Ad knows it.
Yeah, she did it.
Oh! Oh! Well, I have just been clueless. I wasn't there. You
Oh,
can't
yeah, I
blame
forgot
me.
you
I was
weren't
gonna go
there.
eat food.
Surely
yeah.
it'll be 12-12 farewell race to Event Horizon.
No, it's 12-12-7B. Fight, 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 fight.
No, it's 12-12 Event Horizon.
No, it's 12-12-7B.
Alright.
Actually, I will have you know, it's 12-12 and it's Gravelous Cliffface.
Surely it'll be Gravelous Cliffface.
Yeah, I know.
12-12.
I'm sorry, Pocket. I need sustenance to live. I'm deeply apologetic for my ways.
Epic
And
here
I should
grabbing the
probably
second
stop
jam.
that.
Grabbing the
Also,
the
that
other
equals
wing.
1A plus. Yeah, I can see that. That does make sense. I think those 2 objectives are definitely becoming relevant, especially at this time.
Like it's like
I
I
feel
think
comfortable. Yeah.
Epic will. I don't think Epic will delay the 3 gems tick, but in the off chance that he does, it's just yeah. I mean, Ad knows that she skipped Resort. She has to play Druid Temple now. It's unfortunately for her, who only really has Sacred Stuns, and maybe you can work towards 20 and 5A, which is a bit slow, but I think at this rate she'll have to start playing Anti-Progress soon.
Yeah.
Then yeah, grabbing the Death's Berry. Did I just say Death's Berry? Death's Key.
Yes, you
here.
did. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like she will be working towards 5 blue as
Yeah,
well, which
you
is
need a
good.
berry to get the blue heart, honestly.
Yeah, obviously. There's a berry
Yeah.
gate there.
I mean,
Yeah, if Epic knows that added a resort skip, he could easily delay this and gain some time from Ad, like perhaps playing through Summit. We'll see what he does here.
yeah, Shrine Berries is very much relevant.
Yeah, I think for Ad, since she is taking the time to go for heart, you go get 5 hearts.
Yeah,
And you don't
I mean, I'm personally seeing as Ad 5 blue hearts, all collectibles 1A, 45 berries, and those all kind of triangulate. I mean, they do literally form a triangle on the bingo board, but that wasn't my point.
Yeah, you go get yeah. And no, Epic did not grab the last Shrine Berry. It's
No,
I mean
neither
yeah.
player did.
Yeah, you don't need Unraveling, so like 5B is an option
Yeah,
here.
you don't.
Want to try and catch up.
You,
with
you
progress.
already know that Epic is playing Summit. Because, well, well, look what Epic just ticked, and you can kind of infer, wait a minute, Epic's in Summit. If Epic,
Oh, I
you know,
wonder why, like, I can
Yeah.
guess that Epic is in Summit given this
Yeah.
objective that happens to be in Summit, huh? I wonder.
yeah,
but-
I really do wonder why.
Yeah, I do believe...
I guess stun Seekers, but like, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You grab Seeker stuns, you RTM, and you probably gotta do the 3 objectives I was talking about.
Yeah. And then Epic, you're probably going to be unlocking...
1500 and RTM,
yeah,
maybe
1500.
grabbing the cassette, but I don't see a reason to right now.
Yeah, definitely.
We can see Epic is also working towards 45 berries. I don't know how many berries either of them
He's
have.
also probably working towards 20 berries in 7
Oh,
days.
wait,
as well.
Epic's close. Epic's at 39.
Oh, very close. Just
I
needs
don't
one
think...
more.
it depends on how many ads out, whether...
I do believe Epic has more berries than Ad right
Yeah.
now. And
Oh, wait, why are you just playing through the checkpoint? Unless you're getting the berry, in which case that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
there's no point for her to go and farm Seeker kills. You can kind of just get them as he goes.
Oh, Epic has so many berries. Also, I disagree. I think you just want to farm kills here. No, kills, stuns. Because, well, what reason do you even have to play through Unraveling?
Surely,
There's nothing.
Yeah,
Like, maybe out of pure desperation, you go into Summit, but no, it just doesn't make sense.
and see Epic here going into Crossing, probably starting to work towards that 5 blue hearts here, which is not great news for Ad since he took the
Yeah,
time to
Epic
go.
does get the Epic gets the synergy here, which is very rough for Ad.
This also gives some nice core access, which we all know Epic likes. And very quick core objective that Ad can't really contest right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she can. I think Ad is at like 3 or 4 blue hearts.
I don't remember entirely, and we see her getting the Seeker stuns here. It's hoping. Oh, she's probably getting them here. Unlock Surt's RTM. I think. Yeah, although I wouldn't like to see an
It
RTM.
sort of
in
makes sense, but I don't like it.
Yeah. So yeah, Epic
And then
here
Steps.
getting the head start. We see the RTM from Ad. Very good.
So Ad is playing City, it's just not happening, right?
Um,
Cool. Maybe. Great.
okay, this looks like a
Shrine
shrine
Orb,
variant.
okay. This is fair. This
Yeah.
doesn't add an objective in 45 berries progress, even though that is going to be ticked shortly.
Given that you don't have like summit access right now, like going for anti-progress is what Ad needs to do right now. And unfortunately, Epic has started working on anti-progress. And yeah, Ad versus Epic Grand Finals math. It's been pretty hype. I do recommend the semifinals if you missed out on those earlier.
Yeah. As someone who has watched both games.
Surely you watched both games.
3+ bingo synergy. That is a very good fun. That's good synergy.
And see Epic here.
Yeah,
Cool.
I will agree. I think Reed and the rest of Event Org did a very good job writing this script.
Yep, completely planned.
Yeah,
Could not be any better.
good script.
And now we see Epic here.
Eat
grabbing a side
75
heart.
strawberries
Please,
before the
please.
game. Free objective.
See what you do, you eat the strawberries before the game, and then you just use that as a deposit. It's like, oh, I had 45 berries earlier, I can tick this off immediately.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
75 berries isn't that many.
Surely it's not that much.
I mean, it kind of depends on berries you're eating. It just says berries. It doesn't say strawberries or red berries. So,
April, when I saw 2A skip on my script, I was a little worried, but the tournament organizers all true.
yeah.
And here we see a
Running
very
budget
happy...
increased. Okay, good to know, Jax. Hopefully it turns out well in the advanced and expert bashes that are yet to come.
Yeah, and here we see a very epic,
Stream dying and
happy
being-
epic here.
Stream is
going to
dying,
core.
Plex being a pauser as always.
Now we pause frog.
Yeah, the Chasm 6 episode, I think that was some of the best script writing yet.
Epic not. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was about to say like Epic, you're
Oh?
not doing ice skip. I forgot there was switch. Surely you go do ice skip when you need to go hit the switch.
I mean, hey, in ARB, you do ARB ice skip after hitting the switch. Well, instead of hitting the switch, it is optimal to go hit the switch, RTM, do ARB ice skip.
Oh yes, the Chasm 6
And I find it very funny that that is optimal, but it just is. Oh, you probably want that. Chasm 6, basically, to summarize, one player spends 5 minutes in Dashless Chasm, RTMs instead of finishing the checkpoint. The other player spends 7 minutes, and also RTMs instead of finishing the checkpoint, leading to both objectives getting unticked and the game being finished. It's a very good episode. I recommend you go back and watch it. It's one of the best of that season.
And we see Epic here doing a slight delay on the core tick and heading into Reflection, probably for top route hollows. 5 blue hearts goes green here. I think Epic was also maybe hoping for a blue heart in Reflection, but had unfortunately beaten him to that.
Yeah.
But yes, I do highly recommend watching Beginner Bass 6 Finals.
Yeah. Finals Game 1.
Yeah,
Absolute
game
banger.
1. Also nice score.
Yeah, very nice.
But yeah, we see ads here going through Shrine, probably grabbing the last few ones in here, which is, I mean, fine. I mean, he don't really want to have to play through the entirety of Shrine again to go get those. Epic considers RTM, but remembers top route.
Epic RTMs, actually, I think, if I'm being
Epic
honest.
also going for Shrine.
Epic enters the checkpoint, gets locked out, and leaves.
I mean,
Comment add W.
I mean, it's kind of good for Epic here. I mean, I don't think
4B,
like,
here we
delaying-
go.
Oh, 4B play. Love to see
Listen,
it.
yeah, I will agree with you, Reed. I do think that Epic just wins here.
Epic high fives and Mary.
High five? No, wait, is that a... Okay, no, we're not going there.
Single brain cell.
Single brain cell, hell yeah.
Yeah. There were 2.
Bingo seasons back, she says,
No.
That okay. I'm a fan of that. I get it. That's funny. What is this? So this is season 6, arc 2, episode 7? Single brain cell. We both go and then we say 7.
Epic did grab City Cassette, yes.
Yeah, Epic did get the cassette.
And we see Epic here grabbing a few more berries, probably working towards all collectibles. There's the tick. Not too surprised there. Doesn't really have. I mean, I guess he did grab Red's cassette, I believe, but I mean, 4B is a scary chapter. We're getting some progress towards that. Fair enough. Not sure what you can really do much here is add probably like attempt to go for like temple progress just so you can get summon access and reflection access maybe, but like Epic here going for Grabless Cliff Face. Surely this won't go as badly as it did with that.
Surely. Good comms, cuz. This will be interesting. Episode 2, yeah. I think it got banned in our countries because there was some violence in it that we didn't want to see.
And oh no, we are going to see a Grabless Cliff Face race here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Boy. This is the final content we wanted to see. Also, yes, Spring Room.
I just saw what happened to Epic. Oh no!
Yeah, Spring Room.
We love snowball cycles, TM.
Finally getting past that room. Here's the room that Ad was struggling on earlier. We'll see if Epic has any.
And Epic just breezes through it, much to Ad's despair. I don't know why I decided to phrase it like that, but...
Despairlin.
Yeah, much to Ad's despair. there was ever a moment for redemption. What violence did they... we won't tell you. Big Bingo doesn't want you to know.
We'll see here. Epic getting a lockout with
Yeah,
that.
Epic's WinCon is completely uncontestable. It is Summit, Summit, and maybe with a side of Summit.
Surely he goes for farewell instead. Surely.
Also, yeah, I'm glad someone noticed the pun. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you.
Yeah.
Add panicking.
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately,
called a bash for a reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that episode, they decided to take the name Bingo Bash a little too literally.
Yeah. And we see you add here, going back to 4B, that's fair enough. I mean, she can't really do too much else, having not completed Temple. Epic going through the Summit Detectives. I mean, you get 20 berries in 7A.
I'm gonna take the bingo part too literally, by the way. I just thought to let you know. And be prepared.
Yeah, since Epic does have reflection access.
By the way, I'm just saying, in the Ultra Scholar Room, I did not cut that close in the slightest. What are you talking about? Not even close.
I hate that room in 4B so much.
It is one of the harder rooms. I will agree.
I just don't like either
Right
of
here,
the
it's like
rooms.
Play a run level. 1 second. My brain does not understand what play a run level means.
Shout out to having to do this room backwards in randomizer. It was a room of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, there is always a game too. That is
yeah,
how bingo goes.
Almost,
Run
of
like the
course,
Flash game.
Oh my god, that brings back memories.
Indeed. Oh, Epic just says no.
Surely Epic goes play 7B for the.
Of course.
I
I
was kind. I mean, yeah, grab the cassette while you're here.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, finals are best of 3. Unless they're not, but I'm pretty sure they are usually best of 3s. I think I'm pretty sure there are times where best of 1s and not best of 3s have been considered, but I don't think they ever happened. At least in terms of bingo. They might have happened for other CCOM events, I'm not sure.
Shout out to this room in 4B that I also do not like. I always can't get the second grab consistent. Like, it's just, I hated this room casually too, so.
I feel like 4B, to kind of phrase it in a wacky way, it's kind of like Marmite. You either love it or hate it.
As someone who has personally never tried Marmite, I cannot comment on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like the stereotypical thing about Marmite. You either love it or hate it. Yeah, I will agree with you, Pocket. I do think the 4B is very much a doot moment.
Me having no audio because I'm the one who
Or
wants to do
BO3 or
VT.
double elim. I prefer double elim, I think. But
Dog room, by the way.
oh my god. Why do people say this? I can see it, but I hate it, and I'm going to Destero
I think
it
it's
over your
funny.
burgie. I'm going to Destero it all over your burgie. It will not be a fun time. I will just tell you that in advance.
Bergie. No.
You can go over all of it. Wait, what room were you talking about? I feel like I'm clueless.
So,
Yeah, exactly, Jallo. I would agree.
And we see Epic here, going back to CA meters just to get a couple.
Double
of,
elim because if I have to round 1 Jackson a BO3, I will. Yeah, Barry 7 1.5k. Wait, which one's Barry 7?
I don't know my berries by numbers. See, add here, finishing up 4B.
Oh, that Barry. That makes sense. Yeah, you
kicking
kind
it
of just
off,
go over it.
But, I mean, what else can you really do? I mean, you could delay it, sir, maybe, but you can't really do
All
much here.
skill levels Tony is never happening.
Epic ticking off 20 berries in 7A. Let's see what happens now. As Ad heads into 5B, and we do actually get to see a 7B
Oh,
here from Epic.
Wait, one
That-
second. 1 second. Did anyone else see that? Did anybody else see that? I'm pretty sure I just saw Ad type the word G in the chat and then stop typing. Just Sterling.
Ad, certainly, I believe in the first try DTS.
I believe.
I believe. A bit too late
Oh,
on
I
this
don't think
cutscene
I
skip
hit it.
there.
Yeah. Props to Ad for playing this one out. I
Honestly,
will
yeah,
agree.
props. This was
I mean, we get to see Ad, not Ad even. We get to see. Well, actually, to be fair, we do have to see both Farewell and 7B, so we do get our content.
pretty pog, yeah.
Yeah.
Not going for DTS.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I agree, Reed. I respect that. And Pocket, I agree. Advance an expert into 120 would be interesting. I think also if there are some players who are like on the border but hesitant, it kind of makes sense. Like, I know there are a few advanced players, I'm not going to name any names, who I think definitely lean very close into expert.
Yeah, I mean, this is rather exciting. I don't normally get to see too much 7B just because it's such a late objective and nobody
Yeah.
plays 7B.
It doesn't appear very often in bingo.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean? I am being targeted.
Surely. No bino. I do. I should go and play 7B again sometime. I remember
7B
playing it
is
casually once, and I mean the music's great. Obviously, I mean.
I kind of want to learn speedrunning. So, Seth is expert. What do you mean random?
Part 3
Yeah,
has to be
there is a very sizable group. Come on. Yeah, of course you would say that. Anyone name names me, yeah, I will agree. 3 of the players who I think have the issue, well, I wouldn't say issue, but definitely like Quan Pocket Mara. Those players definitely lean into expert quite a lot.
Oh, what happened to not naming names here, huh?
Well, 2 of them named their names, so. Well, actually, one of them
Surely-
didn't, but that's
Certainly the last name is Taz.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think a task can route a bingo game independently. At least not yet. Bingo
Surely
against
with-
an AI.
Surely
When are we
with the-
getting it?
Certainly with the AI advancements
Who's
we'll
making
get
the
to see.
AI? We need to know.
New chat GPT. I am actually kind of
I'm going
curious.
to after this. I'm going to ask ChatGPT if they want to play a game of a Celeste Lockout Bingo with me.
Could someone like go to chat GPT and ask, hey, can you come up with new bingo ideas for Celeste? I'd be curious to see what it says.
I believe somebody has already done that, but
Oh, really?
I mean, honestly,
Could Tango with chat GPT,
That'd
right?
be
That
so
would be interesting.
yeah,
I
Task
think that'd
vs
be
Lockout
funny.
is an actual variant, but that's besides the point. Whenever I play, it's just an AI. I've never opened Vanilla Celeste. I can't believe you would do this. I guess the event org must have caught you out on it, and that's why you lost game 1. Kind of sad, honestly.
Also, the Psycho Room in
We have
7B
enough
is
dumb
very
bingo
iffy.
variants. No, we don't have enough dumb bingo variants. Some of them are just too practical, honestly.
Alright.
We need more completely and utterly absurd ones, like
I
for an
believe it
example,
had hidden
rotationally
power source
symmetric
skip.
Tango.
And oh yeah, this last
Is
room
is that even
1500.
is rotationally symmetric on Reed's sheet?
I think so. Yes.
Because if so, I would honestly put it like orange bordering red.
And with that, we got our last tech from Epic
But
here.
knowing Reed, it's probably green.
Yeah.
GG, by the way.
GG. Yeah. What a great first finals match. I think both players had their moments and their
Yeah.
ups and downs, but I think that was very fun to watch. And
I would agree with that. We
And
have
also-
very balanced players. It just turns out that, well,
Mhm.
the bingo board favored one over the other, which is unfortunate.
yeah, I'm very curious to see how this match 2 will go, and hopefully we'll get to see a match 3. I am a personal fan of match 3s for best of 3s. But rooting for Ad. Yeah, like ideally we get a match 3 to get the most content, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Also, shout out to Glyph music. This is probably one of my favorite tracks, even though I can't
I can't
personally
hear
listen.
it.
It's Memories Part 3.
I don't know what that sounds like.
It's the one at the very
I'm looking
end,
it up
but-
on YouTube.
You don't.
With OST, Celeste Memories 3.
It's the
Okay,
one
I
at the
found
very end with the tower, and it's all like.
Oh, it's this song.
It's so good. I'm very happy that everybody gets to enjoy this music
Just
after
mute
they
myself
have a
in a
small
mute
break.
stream. SMH. Just turn my stream volume up. I have the tab muted because I don't want to hear my own voice.
Yeah, I just
Because,
have the
well,
stream muted for
yeah.
myself. I
Yeah.
just kind of.
Mute the tab, not the stream. Just saying.
April, I want a Game 3 and also had beat me, so I have to root for her. Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of, like I said, Strawberry beat me in Beginner Bass. I kind of rooted for Strawberry win, which eventually happened. We got a Game 3 there, too.
Oh yeah, there is weekly bingo. That's happening. I am.
Oh, yeah. Is there a new seed yet? I don't think there's been a
It's gonna be dropped after the Int Bash.
new seed. Ooh, okay.
I am looking at you.
Oh, yeah, this is the 2v2 seed. I just remembered.
Yeah, it is.
It's very
Listen, okay, I played Glyph like once.
I asked you to play through Glyph D-Size, and I'm still waiting for you to finish Point Dragon. I am still waiting.
I don't even have it enabled right now.
You got all the way to Point and quit out at the best section. What game is this? This is Celeste. Lol. Can I get some Celeste in the chat, please?
No, it's not. It's ATV Quad Power Racing 2 for the PS2.
Obviously it's Pepsi Man. Let's see. We got some like Peggle
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, once we get the seed out, I am looking at you, Mix
I mean,
Restreamer.
remix moment. So true. Isn't that the name of the mountain? No, the mountain's name is Madeline, obviously.
Yeah, the Madeline's called Madeline Mount.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's Madeline? Obviously that's
Madeline is the old woman who lives down the road at house number 75.
Yes. Obviously, we are
Negative
very,
2 months ago, yeah.
very well knowledge on this game on who's what road. If
I'm not
it's
gonna. I
the
don't
road
feel
less
like
traveled.
right
the
now.
road less traveled.
Oh, yeah.
Next year we
Okay,
should have a bingo bass on April 1st where you play random bingo generators for random games on Bingo Sync. That'd be kind of funny. Madeline is the mountain climbed by Celeste and the great indie platformer Madeline. Less traveled compared to what roads? Other roads, obviously. I mean,
By the way,
Hi-
me when I'm now listening to just the entire Glyph soundtrack, and it's called Ides of Frost.
Ides
know
of
what-
Frost,
you know the-
Winter.
Yeah, Winter.
I believe that was
The
played
other
earlier.
roads, there is. I can't think of any funny roads. The only funny road I can think of is the highway to hell, and that's not even a road. It's not even related to Celeste in the slightest.
Obviously, the funny road is Autobahn.
Sure, the funny road.
Yeah.
2v2 Tony was so fun.
I am sad that I
Absolute
didn't
banger
play
Tony,
BB2.
lots of good content, and obviously, shout out to Metagloria.
True, sounds to Metagloria.
Yeah.
I do have small regrets that I did not play during that, but at the same time, I get to listen to Metagloria tracks.
For a second I thought you said Metagloria trans.
No, I don't think. No, I did not say that. And Random, I would
Yeah.
play 2v2, but I promised Bullet I'd be his teammate for her. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we kind of made teams a little bit ago.
I'm sure you can
I
find
feel like a lot of
someone.
people are just putting their 2v2 teams back together. Random, surely. Yeah, Archthon 4 is coming up. The Archthon Need for Speed.
I also partially regret not signing up for Archithon, but I was like, I can't play Sound Voltex and commentate at the same time because that's difficult, so I just was like, I'll pass.
I submitted to Archithon, but I didn't get in.
Well,
It's
obviously, you
Maryland.
didn't
They're
get
biased
off-
against. They're biased against Longo.
Well-
Where?
Oh man. I mean, are you surprised too much? You could have like submitted a no-fi thing and probably wouldn't.
I don't know. I found out that someone else was submitting a Dofi, so that's gonna be very
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
I will definitely watch the no-fi segment. Just because.
If and when Archithon 5 happens, I will probably submit a Dofi. Assuming I am good at it by then, which I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
I will probably like submit Sound Vortex in. Like I was kind of looking for, it was gonna be a gimmick showcase where I show off all these wacky charts people have made, and there just wasn't really
Valentine's
enough.
2v2 was very good.
Oh yes, definitely. Consider learning a whole new speedrun to submit to Archithon, but that would have been a lot of effort. But it would have been based
True.
and cool to watch.
I was planning on reloading V, and I never got around to it. Oh yeah, Mara, aren't you doing Rocket League? I think.
Rocket
At least
League.
that's what you seem to be doing recently. I'm just taking a guess.
I didn't know Mara played Rocket League.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's probably like either Rocket League or Crypt. Because I know that you play Crypt a lot.
We will
And
be
Crypt
seeing
is
our
very
separate
based.
match getting started here shortly. Like I said, hoping for match 3, but like I said, seeing Epic would also.
So yeah, we have
nice. I am
streams, which is buggy.
unbiased either way on who wins. So currently have 5B music playing in the background for me because I just kind of left it running.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
God, wait, this is gonna be
Full
stuck in my
game
head
full
longer now.
Happy Bird task. Random, I would be down to collab with you on that. That seems based.
Alright, and we get a board reveal here.
Yeah.
Bit
This does seem like
interesting.
the
We
board
see another
ever.
Event Horizon. Let's go.
Another one. This is rigged for the farewell enjoyers.
Okay, first thing I noticed, I see 10 berries in 3 chapters, 10 berries in 4 chapters, and 10 berries in 5 chapters.
Yeah.
So,
What I'm immediately noticing is the amount of B-sides.
oh yes, there's a lot
Just
of
going
B-sides on this.
down.
There's also
City
10
Blue,
berries
2
in
A-sides, 2
1A.
B-sides. Forsaken City B-side, Celestial Resort B-side, complete 3 B-sides, complete 2 B-sides. Both are incredible on this board.
So, the real
This
question
will be a
is
good game.
here, will you be going for B-sides, or will you be going for berries here? That is the question.
I will be going for both at the same time because I am both players.
Surely you can multitask.
I
But yeah,
can.
let's see, we
I
got
have.
ultra berries, rescue berries, 10 and 1A. Like I said, 10 and 3, 4, and 5 chapters. Too bad Pico berries don't count, but that's alright. I'm trying to debate whether or not you would play Resort here. I would assume you play Resort here. You get to start working on the 10 berry synergy. You get access to Dreamy. You get Diary. You get the mess order. But who knows? Maybe you don't do that and you go play 2B first pass to start working towards B-sides, and you start working towards binos. It's like, this is a very great board. Like,
Yeah,
I
this
am
is an
very
amazing
excited.
board.
Certainly, epic B-sides and ad berries added in EH race. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
hype. I think Ad might win the EH race there, just given her knowledge of farewell, but I think it's probably better than Epic's. Dragon, why are you in chat again?
Because
Also, yes,
feel
I
like
do
that.
agree 1B here is a viable, I think.
1B first pass is so viable and I love it.
Reed having a panic, trying to figure out what's better to go here, and it looks like Epic
Yeah,
will be going
which
for a
one
1-up.
is better? Both players are one-upping.
Oh no,
Ad
Ad
is
is
no
just going
longer
for berry
1-upping.
collect. She collected the
Oh.
first berry, so.
Ad is going. Oh, no.
Oh. Epic is also collecting question mark? Okay, yeah. I'm giving up on that one. I'm just going for the 10 berries. I
Yeah.
believe they're both rushing 10 berries in
I mean,
1A.
to be
Ad-
fair, there aren't even one-ups on this board, I don't think. What are we
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, I don't see a
You
single
know you have a
one-up.
board when Reed is clueless. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
true. This is gonna be a very interesting
Epic
board.
started working on 1-ups and then started collecting, realizing there was no 1-ups on
Get
the
these
board.
comms off? No, we're gonna keep our comms on. Nobody take
Wow.
them off, otherwise it might get a little spicy.
So here, let me fix that for.
Wow! Okay. I see how it is.
Yeah, one of the RFS and berry collects.
Yeah, get these event orgs off.
And we see Epic here sitting at 8 berries. I believe Ad is also sitting at 8 berries, but given what Epic's in Chasm currently, probably will be getting that
Our
first.
progress is very different.
Yeah,
Honestly, is there a universe where there's a multitask going on, and we see one player playing B-sides and berries?
Shout out to the script writers again. Keep up the good
Yeah.
work, definitely.
Whoever scouted this seed, I'm assuming it's Jax. Great job, absolutely incredible.
And we don't see any
So Epic
suspect grabs
barely
here.
locking Ad out of 10 berries in 1A.
Yeah, like I said, she had an unfortunate death, and I think that probably caused her to do the objective, along with just a couple moments in the exec, but that's alright. I mean, it's just... This is going to snowball very heavy.
Yeah, this is absolutely a
not break-
snowball board. I mean, there's jumping 10 snowballs, so like...
Alright.
Yeah, if the script writers ran out of time and couldn't figure out how to write a game 3, I'm gonna be very sad. Here's to hoping that the script writers had enough time to write a game 3. I mean, their budget did increase by a whole 40%, which is very good. Mara!
The snowboard.
Does that even make sense? Does that even make sense here in this context?
Yeah, so what do you mean it doesn't make sense? It's a
The board is going to snowball. The board is not going to snow.
Epic here grabbing cassette. We'll see if he decides to... Oh, he is doing the 2B first pass.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
for
surely
the
someone is
exit.
going to make a Celeste custom map where Madeline has a snowboard or a
And we'll see
skateboard of
if
some
Ad here
variety.
also decides to go 2B.
Surely.
And it looks like C is not, and will be continuing on the berry objectives.
Honestly, Reed, I don't know, what's your problem with 2B? 2B
Yeah, I'm
first pass
also-
makes sense.
I am also kind of sad there's no 1B first pass, because it could have worked out, but...
I mean, 1v first pass gives me flashbacks, but we don't talk about that.
I mean, yeah, grabbing the cassette is a bit slow, and then having to finish city, so I wouldn't be surprised if Epic does, like, a city, or like
Wait, how
a
much
1B
there even
after-
is on this board?
Let's
Let's
see.
No, I'm not familiar with the map Forest Rush.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
Ad
familiar with
definitely
Forest
gets
Rush.
into 3A first here.
Yeah. What is in 3A? There's like Graveler Start, there's Remote B-side and an order. Okay, never mind. Yeah, 3A is good here. Maybe 2B first pass isn't the best play. Maybe.
I mean-
just maybe.
I think with Epic, like, knowing he was ahead with the berry tick, he probably decided, okay, since I'm ahead, I am willing to give up a bit of a progress lead. to work on that strategy.
so Epic does 2B first, except Ad does 2A berries anyway. I don't know, does that even work? I mean, how can you be sure that one player is going to commit to things? And yeah, I was just thinking that, Reed saying that 2B just gets rid of all the 10 and X things, which is not great. You're getting one synergy and losing two. Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't be surprised if they get into Resort at a similar time, maybe add like a bit sooner, but Epic is getting close to finishing 2B here. Also grabbing that B-side.
Surely
item.
Epic doesn't enter Resort first,
I
except
don't
like he
think that will
totally does, and I
happen.
hate it here. Ad spent a little bit too long
Ad's
getting
in a
berries, unfortunately.
Like, I don't think this will be a moment where, you know, Epic beats at the Resort. At least I don't think. I don't know. It depends on how this last part goes. Okay.
I feel kind of bad for Ad here.
I mean, she did take time going for a Wakeberry. Now Epic definitely has a progress lead here. We'll see what he does with Resort. Going back into City. Probably grabbing
Someone's
City
going to
Blue.
skip Resort. I mean,
I think
yeah,
City,
Epic's
yeah.
just going back to City Blue. If a
That's
play,
fair.
I mean, this does mean that Ad gets into 3A first, not the way we were expecting, but oh wait, what? Epic?
Unless Epic
Epic!
delays Heart.
Epic, where are you going? Okay, Epic's back on the
okay.
right path.
Just probably
No!
oh,
Ad!
that's
Oh my
skipping
God.
Resort here.
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna cry. I hate it here!
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with skipping Resort here.
I hate it here! There are so many reasons to play Resort!
Surely! There's...
No! Pocket, I am going to kill you! I'm just saying.
The script writers are having a bit of fun, okay?
Pocket, this is all your fault.
Colon D, still true.
Colon E, screw you. I don't even know what that
is even
means.
supposed to mean? Do you not know
It means colon E.
what? Yeah,
Colon E.
we'll see if Epic skips here.
God,
Let's see,
I
what's
hate
the
it.
first, like, ridge, I think, signifying here? Probably Old Trail, question mark? But, yeah, we'll see if Epic here decides to skip Resort or not. He might be doing a 1B, okay, never mind. Goes into Resort. Yep, got that Resort stuff. Since you know you want to play 2B and went back for Heart, going into Resort here is
Honestly,
fair.
I could see an argument for this being a blowout finals.
Okay, I'm a bit clueless right now, okay? I got 5B music blasting in my head, I'm a bit clueless. I need to change this, I need to stop listening to 5B, otherwise it's gonna be in my head all day.
The 5B trauma.
Surely I listened to 3B instead. And yeah, looks like Ad here going for listen to D1, D7. Surely. It looks like Ad here grabbing some shrine berries, helping with that 10 berry synergy that's going on.
Is there
Also
shrine berries on the board? I'm pretty sure that was
Oh
last
no, it's
board.
Old Trails berries. Just
Oh.
grabbing a like I said, 10
That will
berries.
always be a 4 berry. There will always be a 4A berries.
Listen to stubbornness. I mean, I could, but like, I need hype music. This is a hype match.
Hype match, hype music, hype comms, everything is very exciting. I am so sorry! I don't know, why did I say
Random
that?
is slowly.
Yeah,
turning
not
into
not
me.
biased.
Alright, I'm taking off 10 berries in 3, so Epic knows, well, doesn't quite know if Ad decided to skip Resort here, but knows
slow
that
berries get
he
seven
has
in
a
the
bit
trail.
of a behind on progress here.
Yeah, I mean, how do you know as Ad that you're not contested?
That's the thing, you don't.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, you see the city blue hard tick, so maybe you're like, okay, Epic's a bit behind me right now. In the case that you think he skips the Resort also like you did, but... Like I said, this is gonna be very interesting.
You say that
Grappler
you don't
start.
know to Grappler start, but Epic sort of like only just ticked it. So
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think Epic's also trying to figure out what to do here. RTMs. They deciding to go...
I think the time it takes does say where you are. Because it would have taken a lot longer if Ad was in 3A.
4B I believe does not have snowballs, no.
Yeah, 4B has no snowballs.
I mean, 4B would be probably my least
4B
favorite
has no
chapter if that
snowballs. It
was
has the much
case.
better coin skip.
I'm grabbing the berry here. Fair enough. Go get the old drill berries. Here, doing the best.
I'm
order.
waiting for the day we get the objective of 1 snowball in every screen with wind attack. I'm waiting for the day.
But how do you keep track of that?
You don't. Smiley face, of course. Smiley face is the answer to all of your problems.
Yeah.
Like, did you do
Very
win
good.
golden first pass? Smiley face.
Smiley face early. Yeah, like, Epic has a bunch of stuff he could do here. Like, Ad needs to play
Yeah.
well or make this work. I said, maybe try to break up. Like, yes, there's a ton of berry synergy on the board, but you need to go break up something somehow. What do you mean? It literally is smiley face. Dragon, no, that's not what a smiley face looks like. What the hell is that? What the bird?
And even you say it.
Bergie. What are these smiley faces? There's literally 12 if that doesn't break it. Oh. Yeah, that's very true, now that I think about it. Dragon has 4 eyes is how Dragon commentates and chats at the same time. Plix, no. Plix.
I hate everything.
We love the Celeste Bingo community.
Look at the end of my name now. Drago512. That is the smiley face. It's a sad face.
That's a sad face. That's not a
a
smiley
sad
face.
I can make it a smiley face if you want to. There you go. It looks cursed. Why have we done
No, we do not like smiley faces.
We do
facing
not.
The left.
We do not like the left face. We do not like the left smiley or sad face or anything like that.
Shout out to Summit Downside.
I hate every comment contributes to the things you hate. I hate that. Wait a minute.
At least I'm not abbreviating things in emails this time.
Emotes, but it's in Jimmish. Yes, hi. Do you like my smiley face?
What would Bergie be in Jimmish though? Just like Bruggy?
Bruggy.
Or would it just be like Bergie?
No, it's grubby. That's not very good.
I hate how we have to say your brain cell.
Exactly. I can't do it well. I do not
I
have my
know a
assistant
guy
with me
who
right
doesn't
now.
really know anything about Hollow Knight, but like makes these noises that sounds exactly like grub noises, and I just can't unhear it.
Grab noises are adorable.
Bergie
and
is still just
Oh,
Bergie.
Buggy. No, I'm pretty sure it's we don't know yet.
Out here, going back to Ridge to get the first Cliff Face Berry.
Yeah, Ad is
What-
tunnel
what-
vision.
what's-
I don't like the tunnel vision that's happening.
What's that
here.
doing in Cliff Face again? Somebody.
I just likes cliff face. It's her
That was
favorite
hopefully
Pokemon.
snowballs. Epic and cassette for resort tier. Hopefully
Random.
finishes up.
You say
What?
that Buggy is like banana in that every language mutually understands it? Except for English! English, we decided to call it a banana for some reason, even- Actually, wait, no, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of pineapples, never mind, I'm thinking of pineapples.
I feel sorry for Ad and Epic when they go back to watch
I'm
this to
thinking
review
of
their game,
pineapples
and they
just
just
because-
hear this instead.
Yeah, we are so sorry that we had to give you an existential crisis about pineapples being called pineapples in English, whereas in every other language they're called ananas.
Alright, Epic here going into 3B. Ad heading into Temple here. Yeah, it looks like...
Random, I'm not comms, I'm drunk.
Sleep deprived comms. I slept
Sleep
well
deprived.
last night, thank you very
I
much.
had like an okay sleep.
Your
We don't
sleep's
talk-
good.
No, we don't talk about it. Don't talk about it, please. No, no, we are not going there. No, nobody say it.
Okay, never mind. Epic is not going into 3B, but rather just grabbed a 3B Bino. Fair enough, there's 5 Binos and B-sides. And is rather instead playing 1B, which is arguably but sorter. So,
Well, I don't pronounce ananas like bananas.
can we talk about the source and sauce? Sauce is pronounced like boss, right?
No, it's sauce.
No,
it's sauce.
it's
sauce.
sauce. It's
It's
sauce.
sauce.
It's sauce.
It's sauce. Please, someone back me up here. It's sauce. Like the power, like the power source. Haha.
No, it's sauce, like
No, here's the thing.
crossing.
It's not crossing, it's crossing. Thank you, Plix, for your very valuable contribution.
Did Dragon even see this? I don't think she did.
Sosh. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how they pronounce it. They pronounce it sosh. The language is called English,
Yeah.
therefore the pronunciation in England is correct. Exactly.
Oh, I love chaos. Okay, out here getting
Yeah,
some
we
temple
should go back
berries.
Bingo again.
Probably working towards 10 and 4. Taking off the 50 berries, actually. I forgot that was on the board, lol, because we were kind of
50
getting off track.
Yeah, 50 berries is the objective of all time in that it has a kind of synergy with 10 and 5, but that is not really a synergy at all.
Epic here getting the 5th Bino that he needs, delaying it slightly. We'll see if he texts it when he hits the end or decides to hold on to it longer.
Yeah.
Since Ad
It's
is
5 Binos
focusing
and B-sides,
berries,
right?
Yeah, it is. It's 5 Binos. It's in the top left.
Yeah. 5.
But yeah, since
It's
since
not
Ad
in
has
the...
been-
Oh wait, yeah, it is close.
yeah, it is.
I just cannot see things.
Yeah, since Epic here is doing B-sides and Ad is so as he's doing berries, there's no need for Epic to take off B-sides right now. I mean, yeah. Certainly we won't have a cassette room moment. I'm taking off 10 berries and 4. Probably will be going to Resort here, getting that 10 and 5. Epic taking off the resort stuff, making ads change their mind and heading back to Deaths here. That was I didn't even realize.
Wait, did it actually take that long for Epic to? How is that safe?
I am
That is
surprised.
just not a safe delay.
Also, rip the eat. I am surprised that delay happened. I mean, I'm not surprised that it happened, but rather he got away with delaying.
I think Epic and Ad both have very good delays. That I think everyone can agree on.
I'm unfortunately missing the quick. Where is he? Oh, changed her mind and has decided to go for Death's Key, working towards that 4 blue hearts objective. Fair enough, since he doesn't have Resort unlocked, or rather, he hasn't played Resort.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure if Ad being yet to play Resort is a detriment or not, because Epic's claimed most of the things from in there, but also that is Resort B-side, 3 B-sides, 2 A-sides, 2 B-sides, which could possibly be used as a win con for Epic.
Yeah,
but I'm still not sure.
I don't know. I like, given what's left under, I'm not sure how much Ad can contest with all the B-side stuff. Yes, he gets all the synergy with the berries, but eventually you're going to have to do something else. I do see the 2A and 2 B-sides tick. And yes, Epic just grabbed the very first 3B Bino.
That is the Bino ever.
Yeah.
Also, we do see Epic ticking 2 A-sides, 2 B-sides.
Going into Rich here, I think. Epic. Or at least I thought he was going into Ridge, so going back into
Wait,
Mid.
1 second. Are you trying to tell me that Epic only just unlocked Ridge?
Yes, he's been playing
And
B-sides.
has 9 objectives.
We love B-sides.
This is the bingo ever, if I'm being fully honest. This is such a bingo.
Finally entering Ridge here after about 19 minutes of bingo gameplay. Wait, surely 19-minute Ridge is a great time for any percent, am I right?
Yeah, it's very good. 4B is not incoming, Sam. 4B is not incoming.
I do not believe in a 4B, unfortunately.
Epic already has the synergy of 3B, 3B sides, which...
Yeah, Epic can win con in like, 3B
I mean,
Farewell.
Epic just needs 2 more objectives, which I would imagine...
I don't know how confident he feels about Farewell, though. Like, I don't know how good his remembered is.
It's probably along the thing of, like, you just get 4 blue hearts and Pico, and from there, well, it's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fast for Ad as well. It's fast.
Looks like Ad is also getting to hard GSA. Yay!
No way. It's
anyways, looks like both of them are also grabbing the heart here.
Wait 1 second. The Plex thing isn't loading.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. I temporarily evaporated, but I am here once again.
Pretty good. Epic on 3 blue hearts, Ad on 2 blue hearts, and I'm not sure what exactly Epic can do to get.
They're both going into sight to get the blue hearts. Oh no, Ad.
Ad.
This is not good. I think Epic might have won this.
Epic needs. Like this. Yeah.
I think Epic just wins the game, which is very unfortunate for Ad. It seems the scriptwriters did not have enough budget for a 3-game final. Kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Pico then 3B.
I'm not sure what Ad can do here, but I don't think continuing through Temple is what you should be doing right now. Yeah, Epic's just going to Pico.
Yeah, that's the only one that Ad really...
Pico is very, very quick. Like, he has so much available on the board.
Yeah, it takes, like, what, like 30 seconds of playing Pico? Which means, if I just do some very rough numbers, the game should be over in about 5 minutes.
Alright, setting a timer. We'll see if it ends by 26:15.
Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah, like, given what's left, I mean, yeah, it's just, there's not much you can really do left on here. Now, real question
I
is,
will
what will
agree.
Epic do after Pico? Will he go do...
3B. It is
probably.
literally just 3B and then GG.
Surely he
3B.
does... Surely it's Event Horizon instead, surely.
Surely. I mean, yeah, the game does end in 3 minutes, well, 3 or 5 even. But, like, that is if Epic doesn't throw for content, and...
There's the Pico tick.
Yeah, Pico Tech.
But
And... Epic is... bugging, and from now, all Epic has to do is play 3B. And it's
yeah, I
game.
will agree, 10 and A going to add would have definitely helped. Then,
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah,
It's
Epic
like-
didn't even skip.
Bingo drop. Oh no. I wonder if me playing 3B this whole time in my headset was foreshadowing for Epic playing 3B here.
Well, yes, but have you considered...
So true.
Epic
Epic
Advanced
Advanced
Dog,
Art.
Pause Frog? I mean, honestly, I don't know how much I would be disagreeing. I genuinely do somewhat agree. Epic's
Like-
routing definitely supports it.
I could see Epic being low advanced, it's like me, just needs execution.
Yeah, I think it's all on Epic's exec.
Mhm.
Because if Epic exec improves, then he is absolutely advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if I had skipped to 3A, would it have been worth it?
I think that's his random name.
Don't know, honestly. Like, she seemed pretty focused on berries and like a skip. I don't know how much it would have helped her.
Yeah.
So I don't think she
I
would ever.
mean, I'm not sure how much tunnel visioning like pays off on this board, but I mean, for Epic, it's kind of well, just tunnel visioning B-sides.
This is a. God damn it! I was about to say this is looking like a pretty nice 3B for Epic, and he immediately dies as soon as I start saying that.
I mean, the last time that someone on comm said this is looking like a pretty nice blank, we know what happened. Yeah, we know where that went. It didn't exactly end particularly well.
Gosh, you little cunt.
I believe in Epic RTMing in Heart Room too early after picking up the heart.
Oh,
I
surely.
Surely it'll happen.
Surely he quits out at Heart Room and decides to multitask something else.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. Trust me, Epic.
Rescue Berry, love to see
Yeah,
it.
Epic can just do that and win, which is very, very scary. Like, it's kind of, like, frightening just how linear the rest of the board is.
Yeah, like,
Because
I
Ad,
mean-
yeah, Ad is nowhere close to those last two objectives.
yeah.
But Ad is just sticking it out, even
Ad
though
hasn't even played.
probably
this board
knows
yet,
that it's over, but
I mean,
still
props
fair
to her
play
for
to both
continuing.
sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epic can AFK for like 5
I
minutes.
hate the room ads currently, and that Seeker was out for blood for me one day.
Absolutely. This room is bad. I really, really hope there is a good way to do this. And the same with like
Amazing
Yes!
Seeker kill.
Yes! Let's
Amazing.
go! Good Seeker kill, you love to see it. Oh, I love it here. Oh, Celeste Bingo is one of the most glorious of Seeker kills happen. Yeah, we
Yes.
should give her an objective for that. We really should. Someone pop up the score to 8.
Surely we give her
Someone do
2K berries because nobody is going to go for that.
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay. Surely Ad is going for this, you know, this one berry, not
Surely.
2K. I was joking about surely we
Surely.
give her the 2K.
New
nobody's
objective, kill a seeker by accident. We
We
just
just take
take
3 key sites for ad. I'd be in favor of that if anybody in the room would like to do that as a small joke.
I mean, the only problem is it might just mess with Epic. That's the only
Just
problem.
put a 26 objective under overlay somewhere, it's fine. So true.
Yeah. Just put it over ad
Can we,
score.
can we can we make a square and just have Bergie on it and take it for ad?
Yes! I did the demo, by the way. I only just noticed. Very good. Very froggling. Quite
The
froggular,
whole
if you ask
bingo
me.
board is a 26 square. So true.
GG. GG,
Yeah.
good bingo. I do
GG.
think that this game shouldn't have been 7 to 13. I think it should have been Killer Seeker to 13, but that's my opinion.
What a great finals.
Yeah.
I think-
GG to Epic.
GG to
and
Epic.
In general, GG to all of the players that were in this tournament. Very, very fun to watch.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah. GG.
Yes, once
Epic
again,
Advanced Arc is real, of course.
I believe in the Epic Advanced Arc.
I will personally be inviting Epic to be playing bingo tomorrow.
Yeah.
Smiley
Okay.
face.
Smiley face. Yes. Like I said, thanks to all the players for playing. Thanks to Lex and
Yeah.
Uncle.
Uncle. It was Uncle Day
Thank
one,
you.
I
I
believe.
knew what the name was. I couldn't think
Yeah.
of how to pronounce it for a second. For restreaming. Thanks to all the commentators. Yippee.
Yeah. Very
yeah.
fun tournament. That was a
But
good
yeah,
time.
thanks for Tio and Reed for help hosting this. And
Oh,
yeah,
add
that
an
board
Epic
was
up on the
certainly
chat.
ridiculous. I completely
That was
agree with
the
you.
board ever. Yeah, GG.
Yeah. Surely we see
Yeah.
a random versus epic match right now.
I believe. Can we just like get both players streaming right now?
Me checking the clip
Yeah.
channel.
Can we
Do
make this an
secret
official event?
Yeah, so yeah. Like I said, if you haven't watched the semifinals already or the day before, I highly recommend watching them. They are
Yeah.
great matches. If you want more Rigo content.
Yeah, you had EH on every board. I thought that was quite funny.
And yeah, and with that, I will be signing off. Have a
So
good
will
rest
I.
of your day, afternoon, night, wherever you are.
Just have a good
And-
time zone, honestly. Have a good time zone.
So true, yeah. Bergie!
Yeah. Right. Bye, and have a good time zone.